Hello.
Oh, so sad.
I am now a physical being instead of a disembodied voice. Yay.
Need a webcam.
Yes, I got a webcam.
Presenting the most realistic VTube thing ever.
Woo. Yeah, I decided not to use it. There's more that I can do. Oh no, this is not gonna do.
What?
My tablet's currently picking up both of my screens, and I just need it to pick up one of my screens because it significantly reduces my. How do I do this again?
While she's doing that, fill me in. Why was that so fun? Like, I thought it was fun. I didn't think it was that funny.
Oh,
I didn't think it was that funny either.
I did. I thought.
So why all the laughter?
All right. So last night I joined a game of Among Us. A single game, because it was late and
Sorry.
I was working. No, it's fine. I was doing editing stuff, and then I was like, "Hey, I have to wait until this thing done's rendering, so I might as well jump in a game." And I jumped in a game, and yeah, it was cool. And we ended up talking about the older series, older shows on PhatDog, and it got around to Zelda Bridged, and like we mentioned that like it's older work, not the greatest, but I still love it, especially Wind Waker. Wind Waker was such a blast to work on, so I got a couple people to take a look at it.
I just thought it was funny because I was an accomplice.
You were there.
I was there. I helped. All right.
If it's not working, if it's giving you too much trouble, you can turn off your cam.
Oh no, that's not the problem. The problem is that like over the weekend I got a second screen.
Right, your dual screens.
Yeah, so my tablet. So okay, like right, I only have this X amount of tablet. Well, it's starting to pick up my second screen. So one screen is only half of.
Oh no!
Half of the tablet. So
There's no way to fix that?
There is, and I've done it before. I gotta figure it out.
Okay.
Also, King Foxy, thank you so much for the subscribbles.
Enjoy your nibbles.
So
I was having a conversation with an old high school buddy.
Yeah.
They trying to get you into an MLM?
They recently discovered our Czech stuff.
You're not talking about Jake, are you?
No.
Okay.
He's not a high school buddy. I never went to high school with him.
Oh, well, I didn't fucking know that.
I was expecting this to go in he invited me out to this thing where he said I could make a bunch of money. That's the only time I ever hear from my high school friends.
Yeah, no. Anyway, so yeah, he had discovered that Czech, and was talking to me about that. And one of the characters that he really likes the most, the look of specifically, is Dolus. It was actually really funny because like he said that he was getting Radio Demon vibes from Dolus. And for those of you who don't know, Radio Demon is from Hazbin Hotel.
But yeah, just a tad.
Yeah.
That's a move.
He's got that confidence about him, that's for sure.
Right? Jared says, I love the Wind Waker bridge. Still one of my favorites, but LHA is a very close second.
See, Wind Waker was great, but the amount of work that we put into each episode with collecting the footage was just... Ugh. It was an ordeal sometimes, but we found some cool shit.
Calvin isn't in the this call. But I'll make sure to let him know you said hello.
Cerberus?
Yeah, the amount of work that had to go into making an episode of Wind Waker was kind of crazy.
Well, first we'd have to scout out the area, make sure we didn't do any like big event changing like thingies, like collecting the Master Sword before we got the footage of it, kind of thing. So we and it's not like we had like.
Okay. You all good?
I mean,
yeah.
I guess we had
There
save states on the
I
emulator,
fixed
but
it.
awesome.
You know, playing around with hacks and cheats, trying to get it to trying to get different effects. Like I think one of my favorite things that we did was with the Christmas special, where we took the particle effects of
the force place. Yeah.
Of the Deku Tree and turned it on to always on. So now here's a fun fact. In the Deku Tree areas, there is a special lighting effect that turns that it's a yellowish filter, so that those little specks appear to be like yellowish pollen. If it's on anywhere else, there isn't that special filter, so it's white, and so it looks like snow.
And then we were able to make a Christmas special without me having to like put a layer of snow effects over top of the entire thing. I just had to click a button in the emulator, it's done, and I'm like, awesome.
Yeah.
I think the coolest thing we found was that island with the fucking
The
statues. Yeah.
Losing my fucking mind over that one still.
Anybody who's familiar with
We were the only ones to have discovered that.
like anybody who's familiar with Wind Waker knows that you have to gather 3 pearls and then bring them to 3 tiny islands and put them into these statues. Well, there's a point in a different instance where you go up the tower, like the Tower of God. You go up to the tower, and when you get up there, it's its own little instance. And there's an island just a little ways away that has the 3 statues on it. But the 3 statues are like split and combined to make this weird blobular statue of combined of all 3. It was really weird, and it was really cool. And when we found it, I was like, oh my god, how has nobody found this? This is so neat.
Yeah, and it was. Yeah.
And then we just had to put it in the video at the end.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, and I'm going to guess that's most of you, we've done things before Log Horizon.
Damn.
Horizon?
Oof.
Damn. Why you gotta say it like that?
Why is this the first time I'm hearing of this?
Episode 8 of Wind Waker Bridge was my favorite, thanks to the webcam footage from
Okay,
Santa
I just
Durban
imagine
Tony.
like fucking like Nuke or Rick or Wraith just sort of look at Doger and like just like smack him upside the head and like, you knew about this?
You knew about this?
All along.
But yeah, no.
Skates and Bridge
Yeah,
is still
so
my favorite.
You want to go over a brief history of Fat Dog, guys, of how we all kind of got to where we're at? I'd be happy to do that. But
I mean, the fact of how it got started was
the whole 9 yards, fucking history lesson time.
I guess it would start with that failed.
I'm asking if they want to hear that. If they don't, then I'm not gonna bore them.
I always want to hear about the history of Fat Dog. As many times as I've heard it, it still amazes me.
So, all right, so that's
I mean,
one.
I'm fine. I think I've heard some pieces like that's. Hello. All right, Soju. Oh.
All right, so you know, okay, that's enough affirmation for. All right, yeah, let's do it. Dover, I mean, do you want to start us out, or should I start us out?
I can start it.
All right.
So essentially, it basically started with this failed attempt at a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yeah, the original.
This was before Brotherhood.
Yeah, this was way before Brotherhood. So the original Full Metal Alchemist, we all
kind of happened to audition.
Yeah. We all sort of, we got involved in the group. I can't remember who exactly started it. It might have been Mikami. It might have been...
It was 14 or Mikami.
Yeah, the 14th number, Mikami, 2 other old school bridgers.
To give a little context here, specifically, the only reason I knew 14 or Mikami was because I met them through Yu-Gi-Oh!, specifically Dueling Network.
Right.
That was the only reason I knew them. And that's how I found out that they were also into abridging. And so when you get right down to it all, the only reason Fat Dog exists is because of Yu-Gi-Oh.
I mean, and also because I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna reach out to somebody and see if we can make a thing. And I reached out to you.
Yeah. Anyway, so we tried. You know, we had so many people together. It was like this was back in the Skype days, and we had like 14 to 20, 23 people in the Skype call, just all pitching ideas for this Full Metal Alchemist thing. I still have the fucking trailer for that we all made our individual character trailers and put them on our channels. I was to voice Gluttony.
I'm gonna need you to post that in Fat Dog only.
You know what? Let me see if I can find it. I know I got it somewhere.
Can't even remember. I can't remember who I was gonna play. I know that there was just way too many writers on that.
Oh my god, yeah, it was a case of too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, it was way too many cooks.
Kitchens right now.
Like it got.
I said I don't want to talk about kitchens right now.
Aw. It's fine. You'll get enough cooks. Children's card games determines the fate of man. You hear it here, folks. Yeah, pretty much. Like you can thank Yu-Gi-Oh for bringing us together to create PhatDogStudios. I'm not sure exactly how the whole Full Metal Alchemist thing fell off. I think we just stopped.
Yeah, there is full
calls.
Metal abridgment promo. I found it.
the sound of disdain.
All right, hold on. Let me
real.
set it. I'll set it to unlisted. I'll post it in the executive producers area. It's awful, guys. Just so don't judge me.
It's awful. You edited it, right?
We've already judged
Yeah,
you,
I put it
Joey.
together, dude. I even made the custom sound effects.
See that you didn't get me to do it. That's why it was terrible.
This is gonna be phenomenal. I can't wait.
It's so. You know, I really don't want to post this publicly. Oh my god.
No, shush. Just do it.
All right. Anyway, keep telling the story while I'm getting this ready.
So yeah, eventually we all stopped sort of working on it together. There was a lot of us involved. A lot of people continue doing their own individual projects that they had been going beforehand. Like Miki, he worked on a fucking shit. I'm blanking on the damn name. Death Note Abridged.
Yeah.
He did Death Note Abridged, and he does a pretty fucking awesome Ryuk voice. And I actually had him do it for an interview show that I.
He voiced Ryuk in the Christmas special for Wind Waker.
He did.
No, not Wind Waker. Not Wind Waker. Quantum Christmas.
Yes, he did. Because I liked his take on Ryuk's voice, and I was like, bro, you gotta come and be Ryuk in our Christmas special. And he was all like, hell yeah. I haven't talked to Miki in so
There you guys
long.
go. Be
I
gentle.
miss that guy.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna deafen myself for a bit. Be right back.
Oh, it's so.
But yeah, it ended up stopping. I reached out to Tony, and we were like, hey, we should work together on an abridged thing. And then we pitched a couple ideas, and then he was all like, bro, we gotta do Air Gear. And I was like, the fuck is Air Gear? He's all like, bro, you gotta watch Air Gear. And I watched Air Gear, and I was all like, we gotta do this.
How did you not know what Air Gear was?
I was very much a babu when it came to most anime. I watched what was on TV, and Air Gear did not appear on any Canadian channels. So yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, fair. Fine. I'll let it go.
But then yeah, we started up Air Gear Abridged, or Roller Skates Abridged as we called it. We got a friend of ours to do some artwork to make a nice logo. I still have it.
Dude, I found the old shit that was actually supposed to be there. It's got 28 subs.
So about that. That was a thing that happened, and we shall never speak of it again.
Oh? Now my curiosity is piqued. You can't just say that, man. It's human nature. You say shit like that, it doesn't just go away. Okay. Now
Jared,
we
you
gotta
totally need to
know.
watch Air Gear. Well, you can watch it. You can watch it. I'm just letting you know, Tony was not lying.
It's awful. I told you. Dude, this was when I was first starting out, man.
It was a thing that happened, and we shall never speak of it again.
Back when all you needed to do was quote something and it was gold.
Yeah, like, dude, I was recording off of a fucking headset mic or a laptop mic in a fucking hardwood floor room.
I can tell. Also, if you guys want to see this, if you become an executive producer, it is posted in the executive producers chat. Although, please don't become an executive producer or give to us if you cannot afford it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, I went into like a cringe coma for like a full minute. What did I miss?
See, I figured you would. Where's my promo? It's around here somewhere.
So anyway, yeah. So Miki ended up wanting to host a one-shot contest, or yeah, basically a little one-shot abridged contest. And so Doger, I don't know why, he out of all the people in the group, he picked me to reach out to.
I mean, yeah, I'm not sure why. I can't quite remember. I do remember that
Oh shit! Did Valhalla
there's just something about you, and I figured we could work on something to make it work. Then we clicked, and now we've been friends for over 10 years.
Yeah, 14 years, hasn't it been?
store?
Yeah, it was 14 years this month.
Damn.
Yep. So Doga reaches out to me and he's like, "Hey, do you wanna do enter Miki's contest with me?" And I go, "Sure. What did you have in mind?" And he goes, "I was thinking of Green Abridged." And at the time there was like 3 or 4 other Green Abridged out. And I'm like, maybe let me go take a look. And I went to go watch them, and I'm like, yeah, all the ideas that I had, they already did. Maybe we should do something else. And he's like, all right, well, what did you think? And this was back when Fully Cooley was first airing on Adult Swim. You know, back in the old, where they actually had no kids in the pool commercials.
Oh, I miss those days.
Yeah, right?
Totally.
And so that's how FLCL unabridged came to be a thing. And the reason it's unabridged is because we actually have more episodes in our abridged series than the actual show at the time. This was way before second season was ever even announced.
Mm-hmm. Like we made it longer.
Yep. By 1 episode.
Yep.
And God, was it some self-inserting, pretentious bullshit. Oh my God, it was so pretentious just thinking about it. Ah!
Yeah.
The writing is probably like the editing can be forgiven because editing has come a long way.
I mean,
but
yeah.
The writing is so bad, and we swore all the time, all the time.
Oh.
Like we don't now?
I was about
Oh
to
my
say,
God.
I don't know. I feel like that hasn't fucking changed. Like,
I mean,
even
not a fuck at all.
We don't stop fucking cussing. Cussing is part of our
It's part of fat dog culture.
No, see, now swearing, I agree. You know, yeah, we swear a lot, but the thing is though, is when it comes to writing, I am of the opinion that swearing is like a spice. Too much of it, and you're going to ruin the dish. Too little of it, and you're not going to leave enough of an impact. It's got to be just right. You want the spice. You want the spice to be where it counts.
Yes, yeah. I swear just about as much as I really.
Well, no, I'm talking about in terms of writing. When you're writing a script.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't mean like in person. I swear like a fucking sailor all the damn time.
Close.
You guys don't see me at work.
Look, I know people who swear like sailors
Yeah,
Like me.
yeah,
because they are sailors or were sailors.
yeah. I suppose you would know that. I suppose you would know sailors, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't. I
Or
wouldn't.
like Marin.
But so and we actually that wasn't technically that was the beginning of Fat Dog.
Yeah.
But
Fat dog. It was the fat dog before the fat dog.
yeah, but it wasn't. Fat Dog didn't technically exist at that point.
Yeah.
John's not here, Draco.
Eventually, we're like, we should make a channel. We should combine our efforts. We should like go full force into this.
Yeah, and so we spent about a week workshopping different names.
Yeah, I know you're sailor, Rick.
And then we're just like, you know what? Let's just combine our names. Fuck it.
That's why you're so salty.
So it was like, all right, what
Just
should we
Rick.
call it? So there was a lot of stuff left on the cutting room floor that I honestly don't even remember.
Yeah, no, I can't remember any of it. I was just like, you know what? You're fat. I'm a dog. Let's do it.
Alright. I mean, shit, that's one way to do it, I guess.
Yeah, but
Sean.
so yeah, we made PhatDogStudios its own channel with the release of episode 4 of Fooly Cooly. I remember that specifically because I remember us making a trailer for that. In fact, we called the trailer episode 404, as in episode not found, to kind of trick people into, like, oh, the new episode. This isn't the new episode. The fuck is this? Is a little bit of nerd humor right in there.
So, who here in the chance wants us to continue Wind Waker?
Fuck off with that.
Do it.
Dude, first of all, I don't even know how we could, like, I wouldn't even know how to price that shit anymore, like, with paying editors. Specifically, sorry, editor, singular. I wouldn't even begin to know how to price that.
And then there's the whole case of like restarting the game and then getting back to
Getting
where we
we're
were.
at, reaching out to all of the previous voice actors, with the possible exception of Jake. I doubt he has a good recording setup, and I would not allow that quality of recording.
You just need to use all new voice actors and just never mention it once.
See, the majority of the actors who voiced in it
They're still
still voice for us.
I
Yeah.
want to be Zelda.
Let's see,
Already
Tess
taken.
is Zelda.
Yeah. Rimuru.
Rimaru is Zelda, yeah.
It was off of the joke of getting all new.
Yeah.
Never mind.
No, it's, joke.
Fine.
See, the difficult thing would be getting the voice of Medley to come back.
What are you
Metal, you come back?
Chibi's
You can blame it all on
Wait,
Rick. Blame it all on
hold
Rick.
on. I'm thinking something. Ignore me.
Yeah. I was gonna say, look, we left Medley to rot.
Yes.
What do you? She's never gonna come back.
Right.
I'm just saying, blame it all on Rick.
Stuck in another world with my smartphone abridged.
No.
It is so bad it would be great.
No, it would be just really, really extra
There's already someone who has done that, and truth be told, guys, like with the
That
abridging,
thing's already practically an abridged.
with and with how the direction that we're heading, I want you guys to be aware that you're gonna start seeing less and less abridged content. That's not saying we're going cold turkey with it, but we're starting to move towards the more original content. But we know why people are here, so that's why we're not going like, oh, starting in 2021 or 2022, no more abridged content.
Yeah,
No,
no,
we're
not even.
We're slowly phasing that out as we put more focus on the original content, as that is where the longevity is, and that is what we want to do. We want to be a multimedia production company.
And it's going to be a smooth transition, guys.
I mean, you say we're slowly phasing it out, but we have like new abridged projects in the works already, and
But that's why I said slowly.
yeah. It's like you're still gonna be getting a bridge content for a long time from us. It's not ending anytime soon.
Colin, Bofurry, Richie is actually making a Bofurry. It'll be on his channel.
It's also going to be a one-shot, and it's going to be awful because it's Bofurry.
I've never watched Bofurry.
Bofurry. I genuinely did. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I fucking love Maple.
I don't know how it.
Like the thing is, I was like, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I want to see Lily cosplaying as Maple with Toast being the turtle that she's riding on, basically. The Toidle.
He's a Toidle.
Draco, this isn't.
What's this?
Dude, I don't know how many times we gotta tell you, man. Sean is the Infinity's Light artist. If it's not an Infinity's Light stream, Sean isn't gonna be here. Every stream, we go over this.
Oh.
Accurate.
Okay, well, Bofurry is that anime. Okay.
That was well timed.
I had to wait for the pause just to make sure nobody else was going to talk before I did it.
Sean does exist, but
okay, all right, then Draco's all right. Sorry, with text, it's kind of tough to tell if you're doing a bit or if you're being serious. So noted, it's a bit.
I don't have a good sound effect for that.
Speaking of fan suggested, who wants to start us off with the newest revelation that we
I'll do it.
All right, Miki, it's all you.
How much jokes can you force in my system?
So actually, one of the things that we are most excited about that is a new development, especially kind of like just looking at increasing our availability to you guys and what we can offer, is that something that you guys have been asking for a long time. We're finally able to do. So coming up pretty soon here, we're going to actually launch our merch store.
Yep.
There will be PhatDog items, Infinity Light items, check items. So you've got
some of our parody content items as well.
Yes. So you've got quite a good plethora of options, but it is a very exciting piece of progress.
Talk about like the specifics of the art because that's still a secret right now. But there are 17 things that we have. We currently have 17 things in the works as far as art.
Yep. 17 different designs are lined up so far. We will be launching. Hey, Wraith. There you go. Thank you, bud. We will be launching the merch line with. It will be going live with the release of episode 11 of Log Horizon Abridged.
Yes. Get your merch.
Rig, we are still in the works with getting all that set up. Stay tuned and tune into the premiere of the next Log Horizon Abridged episode.
Yep.
It'll launch at that time.
But it will be available on a website. If that was the actual question.
Yeah, it's going to be its own standalone thing, but it'll be on I'm going to see if we can get it on the end screen of each of our videos. I'm pretty sure we can, but we'll see. And one of the things though that I hope you guys release oh, absolutely. We definitely want to. I want to make a plush and release it of Toast. Absolutely.
Now that is a little bit further down the line.
Yeah.
That requires manufacturing and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yep.
To do. We have to get funds for that because those have to be ordered in bulk.
The reason we feel comfortable jumping straight into merch this way is because there really isn't, aside from the designing of the assets, there's no real monetary investment required on our part.
Do a review of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'll tell you what, Draco. I will do one on my gaming channel for you.
There you go.
Fresh. I haven't seen a single episode.
speaking of reviews, actually, that's something you guys can look forward to. I will be doing a review of certain something tomorrow. Actually, I'll be recording my reaction and review of something, and that should be coming up later this week. So that's something to look forward to. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Oh, right. So if you guys have any suggestions for possible merch ideas, I'm not saying that we're like, oh yeah, we'll definitely do that, but it will, it'll be considered.
We'll put it on the list.
Yeah.
Yes, we are interested to know what you are interested to see.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like if more than one of you is like, hey, we want this thing, we're gonna give you some money, make the thing. Probably gonna make the thing.
Probably gonna make the thing, yeah.
It will be on the main channel, PhatDogStudios. In fact, actually, this review will come with the possibility of more reviews coming, and it may be an interaction that you, the fans, can take part in.
I'm so excited.
I'm so confused.
You should be.
You should be. Just wait. It's going to be great.
I'm so excited.
I'm being vague on purpose.
I'm so excited.
I wish I'd have gotten that thing to you earlier, Miki.
Oh, no, I mean, it's okay. It ended up coming out. I feel like it sounded just fine. I do.
And the thing is, though, is like we can't legally sell a Nakatsuki body pillow. However, that doesn't mean we can't sell check body pillows.
Oof.
Oh.
And you bet your ass I would love to get, like, fucking sexy-ass check body pillows made for you all.
I already can see the best sellers. Oof.
As she pans to the left.
Clearly, it will be toast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
Oh, God.
Oh, great. Now we have to look forward to that fan art.
Yeah, I was about
dude,
to say,
I can't wait.
Who's drawing these sexy body pillows? Because
I have faith in you, Miki.
Lord, I should have never shown you the Bishona Tucker and
You shouldn't have. You opened you opened Pandora's box right there.
It's because I want to do so, like, I love, and I will literally say it is my guilty pleasure. I love, like, rom-com mangas, webcomics, you name it. I fucking love them, and I've always wanted to draw one because I love the idea of building up this, like, very intense, like, suspenseful romance story because it's got all the good stuff in it, right? It's got the comedy, the drama, the suspense, the love, and so naturally, because of my love of pretty Bishonen men, I obviously would want them to be as a part of that comic. So I've been practicing.
Yeah, Jin and Tucker and Chibi was going ape shit over Jin. She's like, oh, I peg him.
That's fine.
Guardian or left, Gold. Oh yeah, Gold. It's been a while since you've.
It's
Gold doesn't know who Michael and Mac are.
Yeah, they will.
Well, will you pull up their finished art on the? Just show him real quick.
There we go.
All right.
So right there, that is Makar. No last name yet. They call him Mac for short, and he is their Russian mechanic guy. And he's also based off of one of our executive producers. I think it's Wraith.
It is Wraith.
Okay. And this is their
Doctor.
Thank you. Their pacifist medical doctor, Michael. His name, he's not based off of anyone that we know, but his name actually comes from Michael Carpenter from the Dresden Files.
Yeah, that's still booze.
I just thought the thing. It's like the thing.
Yep. So Michael. Yep. And the name came from Michael Carpenter. So no last name yet. For either Michael or Mac. Let's see. What were we talking about before we diverted to Michael and Mac?
That's a great
Merchandise.
ass question.
Pretty sure it's still on merchandising.
Right. Yeah. So definitely, we wanna be making some merch, and one of the things that kind of clicked with me, and it is now a new goal, is for me to just be randomly walking, like at a mall or like a convention or whatever, and randomly see someone wearing some of our merch.
See, if I saw that, I probably wouldn't be able to help myself and
Dude,
like,
I
walk up to the person.
them, hyperventilating, and they'd
I'd
be
be
like,
like-
"Who is that man?" I'm like, "You're wearing my shit." I'm like, "I didn't steal anything. No. Sorry. Let me take a step back and hold up."
See, my literal, like, I will fucking die moment is just if anybody ever walks up to me and knows who I am. They come up to me and they're like, "You're that artist. I know
Well,
you."
now that you've got your face cam on, that's a very real possibility.
See, I've only had that happen to me once, and I was at a convention, and I was like at a booth. Like, it was early PhatDogStudios stuff, and some guy came up to me, and he's like, it's like, this is the PhatDogStudios booth. He's like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "I'm Dogger." He's like, "Oh, you're the editor, dude." It's like, "That's so cool." And I'm like,
Aw.
"Wow, you know who I am?" And I'm like, "This is weird." It's like, mind you, I'm sitting behind a desk advertising PhatDogStudios, so it's not like you just picked me off the street, but still, it's pretty cool.
I've literally had people. This happened 3 or 4 times. The first time this ever happened was actually the first 2 times were both because of Tingle. Yeah, straight up. It both happened at the mall.
For anybody not aware, Tingle is a character from Wind Waker, our Wind Waker bridge specifically, and he's basically a ripoff of Mr. Popo.
No, he's not.
He basically is a
Dude,
ripoff.
I based Tingle off of Xana's Tingle. Xana based his Tingle off of Tobberpaw's Tingle. Had nothing to do with Mr. Popo.
Okay, well, you sound like you're impersonating Mr. Popo from Team 4 Star.
Yeah, I know. It's a common misconception, but no, I based it off of Xana's Tingle. But no, so I was chilling in the food court with some of my buddies, and we were just kind of doing voices at each other, just fucking around, and I pull up the Tingle voice, and some guys like the booth right next to us kind of turn over and be like, "Tingle, yo! Like, that was a great impersonation." And I go, "That wasn't an impersonation." What? No, I know Tingle.
No, that's just me.
And then I was there at the Apple store at the old mall that I used to go to back in Iowa. You know how all the Apple stores, they got the computers on there and people can just use them.
Oh, good old Iowa.
Yep. And Miki, you're not regretting the hair color style, are you? Seems like it's giving you some trouble.
Oh no, all right. So have you ever seen the like thing where they put 2 colors like side by side and they're like, "This is the same color," and you look at it and you're like, "No, it's not," but then you put it together and it is? I had one of those moments where on the screen it looked more teal, but on my color wheel the shade of blue didn't look right. But it is. I don't fucking know how it is, but it is.
So anyway,
just, like, style it after your own hair, because that's what it's looking like.
Yeah,
I did not. I think I had this hair before this one.
Nice.
Or no, other way around. Did I? I think we designed him before. I don't fucking know.
We were in the Apple store because my girlfriend at the time, her entire family used fucking Apple. Like, ugh. That should have been clue enough that I should not have been dating this chick.
Damn.
Her entire family, like, no, I'm joking. I'm joking.
That's
All right,
rough.
and I'm back.
I'm not.
But anyway, so we're just chilling, you know, waiting for. I think they call them geniuses. Is that true, or is that just a sound?
No, that's what they called them.
That is what that is the thing, and they are anything but.
Agreed.
All right, so anyway,
So pretentious.
we're waiting, and all of a sudden, I hear a fucking just in the background, fucking. I'm getting to the maggot, and I'm like, hold up, that was me.
Hold on, I just heard myself. What the fuck?
So I'm looking around and I see this kid can barely reach the keyboard, and he's watching Wind Waker Abridged, and he's laughing at Tingle. And so I walk up behind the kid, and in the Tingle voice I go, that guy's pretty funny, isn't he? And he turns around, looks at me, looks at the video, kind of does like a back and forth, like you can see the wheels turning.
That's cute.
And so he points to me and then the screen, and he's like, is that you? I go, you know it, maggot.
It's
call
that
the
little
world a
laugh you
maggot?
do after.
What's that?
It's the little laugh you do afterwards that really sells it.
I know, right?
The
Yeah, knock that shit off, okay?
Oh, you do sound like Mr. Bobo.
Yeah, no, it's the amount of people who have compared it to the Mr. Popo is it's kind of funny, but I can say with complete honesty that yeah, they are similar, but it was based off of Xana's Tingle, which was based off of Topperpaw's Tingle. So
super tingle
Tingleception.
inception.
right,
Also, you've been super quiet, Cody.
I think he just joined.
I don't know. I have streamer mode enabled, so I don't get the beeps.
Yeah.
I don't get the beeps either.
I don't
Because
know. But hi,
fuck
Cody!
Discord.
I got it.
Hi.
Fucking mute that shit.
But
How you doing?
Doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just was pretty busy a little earlier. All good now.
Oh, good.
All is good. Yeah.
Yeah, I had quite the day at work today. Just a lot to focus on, and my brain, of course, just wanted to like fuck off everywhere else and you know, not do the work. And I'm just like, you can't do this, brain. Like I literally had to sit down and have a 5-minute like, we need to work. I need you to need to work with me.
Yeah.
There was something I wanted to ask you, Cody.
What's up?
You were mentioning that you were fiddling with Handbrake the other day, and were you having like problems with it or something?
I was just missing I was just missing a specific like plugin, I guess. But
See,
it's
I
all
had
taken care of.
I had the exact same issue yesterday when trying to use Handbrake, and I was like, what is going on? And I looked up, and it's like, oh, there's an update, and I need a new fucking thingy. I was like, great,
Yeah.
all right.
You know, you need
It's like,
to-
I tried fucking rendering, or I fucking tried encoding this thing like 3 times, wasting like 3 hours, and I'm just like, why aren't you working?
Yeah, no, it was kind of frustrating. Yeah.
Yeah, Elysian. Yeah, no, I read about that. It's a new salivary gland. Well, not new. It's been there. We just haven't seen
What?
it before.
Oh, you're talking about the radiation therapy thing.
No. The scientists found a new
Thanks for the subscription.
salivary gland. Yeah, the radiation therapy. It popped up. It was like in Sweden.
Yeah, that's a long ass name. Let's call him random.
Random generic
Rando.
Turname 98.
Random generator name 98.
But it's not generator, it's generator.
Yeah, it's a bad spelling of generator, but I think that's what he was going for.
What?
But so those were the first 2 times, and then the third and fourth time, one was at Spencer's Gifts, and the other one was at a local card shop.
Nani? The fuck?
This got recommended to me, but I've never seen this channel. Well, welcome, Morgan White.
I did.
Welcome,
Hey.
welcome.
Welcome to the channel. So, we do lots of stuff. We do abridged content, and we very recently have started doing original content, which is kind of what you see being made on screen here. This is a group photo of our original characters for our new IP, Check. And if you fancy yourself a voice actor and got a good setup, you can audition for it.
Ah!
What happened, Miki?
I drew the hair.
She
on
forgot
the
to
wrong
save.
layer.
Ooh.
Oof. Big oof.
See, I know that feeling. It's just like you start working on something and then you realize you're on the wrong layer and you're like, ugh.
I mean, it's not. It most certainly is not the end of the world, but it fucking sucks.
Yeah. Copy paste is a fantastic tool.
I can't do that.
Wow, Tony.
I unfortunately
rough.
actually cannot achieve that this time. It would require me to literally, because it's all on the same layer as the skin and the eyes. So I'd literally have to go through and do like line. It's not fucking worth it. So I'm just gonna do this as it is. It just means I have to be a little bit more careful with the shading of the hair.
That is true. Kerwin got Bayteen, and so he did win a life.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, Yamcha. The whole thing with Yamcha. Actually, now that I think about it, the most worthless person in Team 4-Star is not Yamcha. It's Future Trunks. He fails at everything.
Pretty much. It's like the only thing he did that was really cool was fucking taking out fucking King Cold and Frieza in like no time at all.
Yeah, but he's just doomed to fail. Like, that's just how it be.
Oh yeah, got his ass kicked by the androids, got his ass kicked by Cell, got his ass kicked by fucking Goku Black.
Ah!
Just like and
Goku Black.
his response to all of it is just like, oh, I'm gonna go back in time and get help.
Yeah.
Well, that's still one of my favorite
Like
lines
the
from.
bitch.
Don't shoot!
Gonna fuck with.
Oh my god, yeah. No, they do full well.
That is one of my favorite lines.
Oh my god, yeah. But, yeah, so you guys did that time. Yeah. So yeah, we do that time I got abridged as a slime. We also do Log Horizon, which is what we're most well known for. We also do One Piece abridged, which is criminally underviewed.
Yeah.
I'm actually, dude, episode 6 of Slime got more views in a week than the entirety of all 3 of our episodes of One Piece.
I mean, Slime is a newer
Thanks for the
anime, so it
subscription,
makes
Morgan.
a little sense because Slime is definitely like
I know, but
newer.
Slime beats the fuck out of me because it's not like one is worse than the other.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Nuke. You fuck right off.
This is a family stream, goddammit.
Trunks basically pulls, I'm gonna get my big brother to beat you up.
Oh,
Basically.
Well, the thing is though, Sonic, I would be more inclined. See, I'd be more inclined to believe that it's not retaining viewers through the episodes because of that. But the fact of the matter is that the views just aren't coming in at all. Because it's one thing for someone to view it and then decide that they don't like it for one reason or another, but it's not even getting in the views. So that's kind of the issue. Is it's like we're not pulling in the numbers we should at all.
The algorithm hates it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it has been confirmed by the guy who voices Crocodile himself. His voice is not like ear chocolate; it is like ear gravy,
You're crazy.
a savory gravy for your ears.
I guess that's
Yeah,
one
man.
way to put it.
I really want a poutine now. Fuck you.
Poutine
Canadian.
for the ears.
For the Canadians.
I'm so fucking hungry now. God damn it.
I feel like this color isn't right for her hair.
I thought it was brighter.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Ugh.
You'll have to give me a flat second.
It's
here.
2 more fucking days. 2 more days and I'm out of this isolation and I can go get myself some goddamn groceries and stop living off macaroni and cheese.
That was quite the. Ah, that's why it's different.
I mean, I'm gonna be stuck in this for another couple days too.
Because I didn't go with the blue tones. I went with the reddish tones.
I'm reaching out to Snake right now, seeing if he wants to join the call.
That doesn't happen often at all.
No, it's like finding Jesus.
He's a busy man. Sometimes Doger, but Doger makes me use the word mood more than he makes me hungry.
Mac and cheese sounds, man.
I guess I'm just relatable then.
Ugh, you're so relatable.
Mac and cheese with tuna? That sounds pretty tasty.
Why am I a moron? Okay. I'm gonna try this one more time.
So we got a comment on episode 1 of Log Horizon. I'm going to read this real quick. I can't watch the regular Log Horizon because it doesn't have Menu Sama, and he's an integral part of the show for me.
That's cute.
That is probably one of the biggest compliments that I can get, like in terms of like voice acting compliments. Specifically for the Fairy Tale abridged that I helped make. I have had more of our friends come up to me and be like, "Yeah, dude, I can't even watch the English dub of of Fairy Tale anymore because like I hear their voices and I'm like, it doesn't sound right." Because like they're so used to like me as Natsu and Yusei as Gray and Lassie, which is our Henrietta, as Urza, and that whole cast. So that is probably one of the best compliments that I've gotten, where it's like, yeah, your voice just
Bless
fits.
you. Bless you.
You only get 2.
Was that 4 or 5?
That was 3.
It sounds right.
No, you get 2. You got to pay for the third one.
I don't want it.
Oh no! Stop the doggo from eating the carpet, Morgan.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. I don't think they're supposed to do that.
But yeah,
They don't come with instruction manuals, so it's kind of hard to tell.
I'm not going to give any numbers, but in regards to the auditions for Czech,
You're so excited.
oh my god,
You are so excited, and you're gonna have one more in like 2 days, at
You're
least.
gonna have significantly more than just one more, bro.
I know, but I'm telling you, you're gonna have at least one more in 2 days.
There's so many. Like, I'm gonna put this in perspective for you guys. I was expecting, or rather, I was hoping to get at least 50 auditions. We surpassed that in the first 24 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. You did. Remember who said that you would?
Me?
Yeah, we have. Actually, I'm kind of curious. I wonder what the file size of all the character thing is. Hold on, I'm actually kind of curious. So the file size of all of the auditions right now is over a gig.
Huh.
Considering how short the audition lines are.
And their sound files.
And their sound files.
Their audio, yeah.
Let that sink in for a moment.
I don't have an advanced knowledge on the sizings of things to understand the meaning.
Your average sound file of that size could be sent over Discord without Nitro. So 8 megabytes and smaller.
That's a lot of sound files.
A gig and is 1,000 megabytes.
I I admittedly I'm a little too focused on this hair right now to have actually contained or absorbed that information.
She's working, Tony. Relax.
Remember when they said they weren't flexing on the audition numbers?
Yeah.
I'm not telling you. I'm just giving you the memory size. You can do the math.
Who was humming?
If you want that's on you. I'm not giving you actual numbers. If you want to go so far to math that out, go for it.
That's close enough.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Again, it's slightly over 1,000 megabytes.
Just the corner? Is that the tastiest part? I don't know. I've never eaten carpet before.
I feel like it's probably just the easiest place to get the carpet up. Like if I was a dog, I think that would be my logic. You know, work smart, not hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, our fucking daving system on the Discord has been shit. It hasn't been daving people a lot.
I don't think Discord's supposed to date people. It's kind of a computer program.
We haven't set up to date people to join the server.
Miki, you don't know my wife.
Nice.
Look, if I want to date an AI, a not even AI yet, I'm gonna date a not even AI yet. You don't make my life decisions for me.
All right, that's it, Wraith. We're changing your name to Krieger.
Oh my god.
I'm
Nope.
glad you said it.
Thank you for the subscription, Dual Hunter.
Hey, Tony.
Hmm.
You said there was a new comment on one of the Wind Waker episodes? What episode was that?
Episode... Hold up.
I wonder who it was.
Episode 9.
9, okay.
Can, Tony, can you, Discord me the name of the
Welcome,
user?
Floof.
I'm wondering if it is one of our friends from last night.
This probably is. I'm
I'd be
pretty sure
surprised
who
if
it was.
wasn't, but I'm interested.
There's 9. Our Wind Waker episodes are hard to find because they don't have like specialized icons for the video image.
Yeah. That was before custom thumbnails were a thing.
Yep.
Oof. That's been a while.
Oh yeah.
Know what you gotta do
Oh,
now.
yeah. An hour ago. Oh wow. Douchebag Link returns.
Oh shit! I need to send you guys the
The
music
thing?
that I'm gonna be using for the One Piece trailer that I'm putting together. So I will send that to you real quick. Oh wow! I can actually send this over Discord. Sweet.
Boop.
All right. But yeah, I'll send it in the I'll send it to you guys personally so you can listen to it if you want.
Okay.
All right. Night, Sonic.
And you know what? Fuck it. I'll put it in the
Hey,
executive
Sonic.
I'll put it in the executive producer chat, and you guys can look there if you want.
Do it up.
There you go.
Alright, I'm gonna need this music to pick up if it's going to continue.
Tell you what though, I'm really looking, with the merch line coming along. One thing I'm really looking forward to, Miki,
Yeah.
is for Halloween and Christmas, we are totally making Halloween and Christmas themed merch for Czech.
You fucking know we are.
So, does that remind anybody else of a song that they can't quite place?
You talking the music I just posted in the executive producer?
Yes. Like it's super familiar, but it's not the same. Like I can kind of hear the melody in my head of the song, but I can't whenever I'm listening to it.
Yeah, and for those of you who are interested in the fairy tale thing, I just posted it in chat. Fair warning, the consistency of the quality of the episodes is kind of all over the place. However, the last 3 episodes, I want to say, were pretty damn good.
Yep.
I was pretty happy with those. But yeah, I voiced Natsu, and some other characters. Just gonna leave it there. I don't want to talk about the other characters I voice.
All right. There's a story to be had there.
Well, all right. So when we were making Fairy Tail, and we were coming up with the ideas for everything, we had our main cast of characters, and we had their name, kind of the voice type we were looking for, and then like a paragraph of like their personality and character traits and some of their quirks. So a lot of thought went into all of them, right? Fucking Mystigan rolls around, and he's one word, or he's one phrase. Cool guy. He required literally no thought, and he's a fan favorite, and it pisses me off.
Damn. I mean, sometimes that just be how it be.
It is true.
Yeah, and for those of you who like Richie's voice acting, he voices Jalal in our Fairy Tale. We also have Something Witty's Kirito as young Jalal.
Oh, welcome, Floof. Or Dimmick.
Hello!
Oh, we got a new one?
So,
Wait, they're joining the Discord.
Welcome.
Oh, did everybody know that we had a Discord?
It's pretty.
Yeah,
it's pretty fun.
Because we have a Discord.
Where's Calvin? We need Calvin.
We
to say
need Calvin.
We need Calvin to say the line. It's a requirement.
no.
What's the line?
We have a Discord. It's made of real video.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do his Zap Brand again. Sorry.
That's alright. By the way, for those of you who do not know, these characters are open for, not all these characters, but some of them on screen are open for auditions. We have the video. I'll post it in chat if you want.
I think that would be good ideas.
And I edited that video.
Sure did, because my video editor was not playing nice with me that day.
I'll post that video.
It said, "F you, Tony. I'm taking a vacation."
Streaming 69 minutes.
Can I audition for Toast? Asking for me.
Asking for me. Oh, sweet Jesus. Alright. God, it is freaking hot in this room.
Tony, I want to send you on audition for Toast, and it's just dead air.
Damn.
Or just grab a dog toy and just start squeaking it.
There is the link to the auditions. So tell the truth, how many Karen auditions did you get? I can't say. Sorry.
How many?
Suffice to say, it's the vast majority.
Karen?
Karen.
With a capital K.
It's an extra, Miki.
Oh, yeah, alright. I was
Who's Karen? I don't know
I
Karen.
literally was like, I didn't fucking know we had a Karen. I didn't agree to this.
Yeah, so, alright, so Miki, to bring you up to speed, the extras we have are Emma, Karen, Randall, and Lily's mother and father.
Oh, I mean, I was kidding. I don't think I have the authority to be the approving figure. Y'all do what you want.
Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna have to draw these characters.
Draw them.
Oh, I mean, you right. You right. I guess you right.
Hello, Colton. How are you?
For those of you who love Toast, you are absolutely going to love how we start.
Episode
Yeah.
1.
It has to do with Toast. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm
okay.
gonna say.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. It's the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Who's AJ Styles?
He's a
That's a name.
wrestler.
Yeah.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Really? Because he's still like a primary superstar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
he's-
haven't. Well, I haven't paid attention. That's mainly my the mainly reason why I haven't.
I think one of his most famous matches is against the Undertaker. Specifically, if I remember it correctly, the Undertaker's final match. Period.
Yes, that is correct. I had to really think about it.
That is correct.
And God, that wasn't that long ago either.
That was very funny how you said that to me. I don't know.
It's okay. I can just be funny. It doesn't need to be explained.
No, you just keep being funny. It's your show. Keep doing it.
Oh man.
Don't worry, you guys. Yeah, you guys are really gonna love. I'm actually really excited for this. Especially because Darkon and I, or rather, there was a specific plot hole that that had been stumping me for the better part of a year, around 9 months actually. That I had been hitting my head against every fucking opportunity, and I just could not figure out how to bridge or how to fill in this plot hole and have it be believable and not just lazy writing. And I figured it out. While driving to one of my sites for work, and Cody can tell you, I kind of lost my fucking mind for like the entirety of that day.
He was so excited.
Yeah. So then I pitched it to Darkon, and he's like, "Ooh, I like that." And then Darkon fucking expanded upon it, because that's kind of our dynamic. You know, one person comes up with something, pitches it to the other, and the other person expands upon it, and it just gets better.
Did you hit your head while driving to work? Just asking for a
I
friend.
actually didn't. This time it was
Valid questions. Valid question.
Yeah, let's just keep the as like we said last week. Let's keep the blunt force trauma to a minimum.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, yeah. So the
Oh
that is
God,
actually
here we
gonna
go.
be over as soon as the auditions are over, and we're ready to start having voice actors record. That is we're gonna have the people who are cast for Lily, Tetra, Jin, and Volcus. We're gonna have all of them record for that little short, and we're gonna throw that together and put that on the channel. So that is something you guys can look forward to.
And yes, Shadow, that is a Mickey cam.
What? Yes, that is a me.
Yes, I am no longer a disembodied voice. I exist. I'm human. Sometimes. Half the time.
When you're not the imposter.
Bruh, I got a brilliant game off last night. I killed many people.
I'm sorry, I still liked that last game with Doger, where I made TZ mad.
I think I checked out at that point.
Oh,
Half the time
yeah.
when you guys have those conversations, I'm just like,
I was on autopilot that whole game.
That was funny, and he got mad. He got really mad.
Did he?
So Shadow says a video cam is not proof of humanity. You could be a well-rendered CG. About that.
She could be a VTuber.
Oh no! Don't get like Project Melody all up in here.
Hey, you leave Melody alone.
that's a fucking real ass like nightmare. I refuse to believe that Mickey is a 3D person and doesn't exist in a different dimension she drew for herself. Bruh.
Yeah, no, actually, you guys
that-
don't realize this, but this is actually the most advanced VTube model out there.
Yeah, comes with drinking booze and everything.
Nice.
Yeah, and Jared, see, thank you. Right there, see? Jared says, I don't care if I get picked to voice a role, I'm glad I participated
Aww.
in this. That's the whole thing. That is one of the core values of PhatDog. Is we want you guys to feel like you're a part of the experience as much as possible. That is what makes us stand out from everyone else. We go above and beyond to make you guys feel like you're not just an outsider looking in. And that is precisely why, despite the immense amount of fucking work it's gonna be to go through all these fucking auditions, that I am overjoyed to be doing this publicly, and we will continue to do so.
Also, note, if you don't make it, do not expect a response.
I'm sorry?
Huh?
We discussed this, I think, last week. If you don't make it, don't expect a response, and that's nothing on you.
Yeah, basically, so we will be making a video publicly announcing who got cast, and for them to keep an eye on their emails and discords.
Buff Miki is real. She can hurt you.
And we will be hosting multiple auditions as new named characters. That's a very important distinction. Named characters are introduced. What that means is as the episodes progress and the cast gets
Bigger.
fully defined and filled out, there will be less and less auditions. Eventually, there will be no more auditions, but there will still be multiple auditions. So, and funnily enough, though, because I've opened a few, I'll get so many and I'll click on a few, like their name is interesting or whatever, or something like that. And I'm like, okay, this person's name looks interesting. I wonder what they sound like. I'll open their file, and so far we've gotten more good than bad. For those of you who haven't auditioned and are considering it, read the guidelines very, very carefully.
Dude, they'll get it.
Cannot stress that enough. Read it carefully.
At this point, if you have to really remind people to read the guidelines,
We've already had a few people not follow them, so.
Oh yeah, yep. The people who haven't, I don't even bother downloading their audition. It goes straight to the rejected file.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time to be going through all that.
Not only that, but reading the instructions and getting them right is sort of part of the audition process.
That's what I'm saying. Is the people. Let me try that again. People who are auditioning shouldn't need reminders to follow the rules. That's something that they should already be striving to do, because this isn't just volunteer work. It's not just something that you're coming on to do as like a fun, little thing. It will be fun. Don't quote me. It will be fun. But it's a job. You're getting paid. It's professional. You are going to be able to put this onto your resume, so you should treat it with the same sincerity that you would as if you were applying in person for this job. So reading the rules and following the rules is just kind of part of that, and we shouldn't have to remind people.
Yeah, it also gives us an understanding of how the whole process of gathering lines from you in the future will be. Because we'll be working with you for a good large amount of time, so
yeah, we're not just being
this is a long-term project.
The only reason, and Cody and Miki and Doger, they're absolutely right. I shouldn't be harping. I should just let the chips land where they
fall where they may.
Fall where they land, or whatever. I'm not sure, but
let the chips fall where they may is the phrase.
We need to get you like a book of metaphors or something.
We really do.
But it just the ones that we have, I'll see it, I'm like, oh, come on. It's I want everyone to have their fair shot, and when they don't follow the directions, though, they don't get their fair shot.
No, they are getting their fair shot. They didn't follow the directions.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's still.
I understand where you're coming
Despite everything, Tony is actually a nice guy, and he's trying to help people.
Wait, when did this happen?
Tony, a nice guy? I'm sorry, what?
I want to touch on that, though. Despite the persona that people seem to associate with me being a salty bastard, and don't get me wrong, I can be a salty bastard.
I was about to say, don't deny that. I will roast you
I
so
can
fast.
absolutely be a salty bastard. I am, more often than not, I'm generally a very chill and easy to get along with guy.
And he,
It sure didn't
you're
happen.
fun to hang out with on the internet. I haven't hung out with you in person. Maybe at a con one day.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Not a lot of people
Picture it didn't happen, Tony.
What? I'm sorry?
You said picture it didn't happen of you being a nice person. I got this video. Hey Tony, I got this video of the guy saving a puppy out of a river. I can just say that it's you.
Wait, I'm confused.
They actually okay. So the joke was
Joke's on you. I've already seen his face because he did that video.
It's true. Apparently, I look like John Travolta.
What?
Yeah, people are saying I look like John Travolta from.
That he has a likeness of John Travolta from Pulp Fiction.
Thank you, Pulp Fiction.
Hmm.
You know what? All right, here comes the hate. I've never actually seen Pulp Fiction.
That's okay. It's not for everyone. It is a cult classic.
It is a classic, yeah.
I'm slightly judging you because you haven't seen it, but I'm not going to hold it against you.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm not holding it against you because I refuse to watch V for Vendetta. I will never ever watch that.
Thanks for joining us, Floof.
Watch what?
So, you know, actually, now that I think about it, I am alright with talking about one of the merch ideas. Just one.
What numbers?
Number 17, actually. This one, the one we are working on right here.
Oh.
The art you see right here will be on a coffee mug.
Yes.
And it will be it's long enough that's going to go around the entire coffee mug.
That's fucking weird, but yes, that is happening. That it's weird that my art's gonna be on a coffee mug, but it is a thing that exists, or will exist. It'll exist in your pantry, and your morning coffee will live.
Oh, you know,
on my screen.
I told my stepsister, and she lost her fucking mind. She's like, "Oh my god, I need this in my life now."
Oh, yay!
You haven't met my stepsister Napa.
I have not,
but
I've heard and seen text of excitement from her.
Oh yeah. So you know how Cody is just like a positive ray of sunshine?
Yes.
Think that, but in female form.
Oh, that's precious. We need more of those in the world.
Thank you.
I'm gonna buy a shirt.
Say, you know, Cody,
I'm gonna buy a coffee mug and a hat, and I'm gonna rep that shit on stream. It's too fucking great.
I'm looking at old Wind Waker episodes, and like almost every single comment section has a couple messages from Jared. You've been watching our shit for a long time, Jared, haven't you?
Yeah.
Really, Raptor? Really? You had to go there?
Cody Chan is indeed a ray of sunshine. Well, that's very nice of you to say, Colton. Thank you.
I can confirm this. I actually, Cody and I talk on almost a daily basis at this point.
It's true.
For like several hours.
Oh, thank you.
10 out of 10, precious bean.
Yep.
Would become friends again.
Again, very nice of you to say.
It's actually funny too.
Cody, how does it feel?
Pretty good, actually. Keep doing it.
The day that Chibi and I moved into our house, fucking Cody just shows up at our front door.
Yeah, I was just there. Yeah, I was in town.
Just straight up just shows up at our front door. Hey, what's up, dude?
What's up, motherfucker? What's going
I
on?
fucking remember you telling me that story, and I was just like, what a nice guy.
I happened to be in town. Like, I remember calling you when I was in Detroit, and you just like. Then I'm just like, I must have texted you, and that I'm just like, hey, I'll be in town in like an hour. You want to meet up? Then you called me. It's like, okay, so are you in town right now? No. I'm like, no.
This a thing?
I'm like, no. I'm just, I'm in Detroit now. I'm just gonna, I'm hopping on a plane, going to a conference.
Ooh, so fancy.
Being the consummate professional that I like to think that I am.
That's a fucking mood.
That's such a mood.
Oh my fucking god, Cody!
What?
Oh, nothing. Never. Oh, did I just wipe like all the eyeliner down my face? Ooh, I think I see a little bit of it.
Just a little bit.
You know, it's fine. It's cool. It's quarantine. I haven't done my fucking makeup in 8 months.
Me neither.
I had to
On
do the
trip?
math.
Me neither.
But yeah, no, he shows up. He gets to meet my mom and my stepsister. We ended up going to this Japanese place, Sakura something or other.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah. Quick, Cody is her smash a 40. Is her smash a 40? Scatter.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, Cody's here. Okay, yeah.
I guess that's better.
Colton. Oh shit, Colton. I was on. You were on your first stream that you caught of Fat Dogs was with me and Richie. Wow,
Oh,
playing
shit.
Fallout 4. Holy shit. Yeah, that was a while ago. God, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, speaking of, after the stream, Doger, I don't have work tomorrow. After the stream, you want a basic bitch with me?
Don't do
Are
it,
you guys
Tugger.
getting drunk?
Are we drinking wine?
That's the definition of a basic bitch. I
Okay, no, all right. So
There's some context needed.
for those of you who have seen our episode 1 of Log Horizon, where Akatsuki asks, "What game did you play before this?" and Shiro's like, "League of Legends," and she calls him a basic bitch. That was.
basic.
I'm all about self-deprecating humor because I play League of Legends. And yes, I'm a basic bitch for it.
Oh, you basic bitch.
Yes, so whenever I want to play League, and Doger's the person I play it with most, I message him like, "Hey, you down for some basic bitchery?"
I like my definition of basic bitch better.
I like my white wine spritzers.
Yes, actually, okay.
I like my tequila.
Let's talk
You think I'm
about
joking?
white
You think I'm
wine
joking?
Spritzers. I was watching a video the other day of how you can make an even more basic housewife than ever before than just like straight up drinking wine, right? Alright, so you take the wine, you put it into ice cube trays and you freeze it. And then once it's frozen, you toss those in with a bunch of fruit and blend it and make your and you'll put a little bit of just like unfrozen wine of whatever the kind that you froze it with in. And
Sangria?
no. And
Sounds delicious.
so you make
It does sound delicious.
You make a wine smoothie.
Oh. Oh yeah. Colton, I remember, showed up to every Wednesdays with Cody Chan until they ended. That's right. And I appreciated that. Speaking of games, though, I just got 2 delivered today, which I'm very excited about. Yay.
Yay.
Yay. That's all I want.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight recently. It's fun.
I just got the Resident Evil 2 remake and Death Stranding. I'm pretty stoked.
Nice.
Very nice. Devin loves Dead by Daylight. He is like always playing.
Yeah, I'm suck as a survivor. Like every single time I've ever played by a survivor, I get killed first. I get like targeted first. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I mean, mood? That's like my entire life defined in one quick sitting. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I think it might be easier if I switch to a controller when playing as a survivor, just because I find that when like I like mouse and keyboard for like first person view, but when it comes to like a third person view, I kind of prefer having a controller. So that might be the issue. If I switch to a controller, I might have an easier time.
That's fair.
Possible.
Ugh.
Is that everybody? No, that was not everybody.
So I'm gonna be upgrading my sound booth
Oh
recently.
yeah?
Yep. Today I bought 96 acoustic foam panels.
Wow.
I know that it's overkill for the sound booth itself. I don't need that many for the sound booth, but like, Chibi wants some in her area so that she doesn't have as bad of reverb. So that's kind of, I figured it's better to get more.
Mood.
Wow.
So we're going to be upgrading that, our sound booth, and I'm debating if I should record the process and have it
That'd
be
be neat.
another, Fat Crafts video.
See, I was thinking that we should.
Everything.
I was
that?
thinking we
Well, things are finally moving, like, fast.
It is. Things we got some serious growth right now.
Oh my god, yeah! Like we hit 60,000 subs over the weekend, and we're almost halfway through 60. We're almost to 61.
You guys make me wish I had like videoed my upgrade because it was pretty substantial. Not gonna lie, like my upgrade is good. It looks so good. I have 2 screens. It's very.
I still think you should stream on Twitch. Just do art streams.
When I got 2 monitors, my life greatly improved.
Right?
Oh my
2
God.
monitors is a fucking godsend.
Yogurt, you've seen my setup, right?
Yeah.
Fucking, I got 2. What is like? How big are these fucking TVs?
I think 3 monitors is a little much.
Oh yeah, no, 3 monitors. But I got 2 huge ass fucking TVs as my 2 monitors.
I can't do a TV as a monitor because I game a lot. Like if I was just editing, it'd be fine. But the screen latency is just too high on TVs.
Well, see, because I'm not really a hardcore gamer. You know, the most I play is fucking MMOs and some basic bitchery here and there.
Jared, you actually can stream your PS4 now using, I think it's Lightstream?
I mean, I was streaming on my PlayStation 4 a while back.
Yeah, but you can have overlays and stuff
Oh, neat.
now. Yeah, it's. Do you mind if I say the website for it?
Real quick though, Miki.
Save.
I didn't do it.
Well, that's precisely what I'm bringing up. The fact that you didn't do something.
What didn't I do?
Go to Dolus's hair. The white strip on the front is supposed to go all the way down.
All the way? Oh.
Yep.
I feel like
Yep,
I
all the way.
remembered it cutting off midway.
Nope, it goes all the way down.
Well. Sweet. No. Sweet.
Well, there's one thing that I've been thinking that would be cool to do again is another like behind the booth kind of video.
But, like the thing is though is like the logistics of that now with how many voice actors and actresses we have, it's just
Mhm. Especially if like the idea would it be for like a Log Horizon abridged
Fucking
episode
wonder.
because
honestly
just popular.
I might try and swing that for like a check thing.
That would be cool, yeah.
Like I might try and do that for like a little 4 coma or something.
For those who aren't aware, for the 8th episode of Wind Waker Bridge, we did what was behind the booth, where we essentially had webcams and recorded ourselves recording, and then we released it as a separate video where we showed like on top the actual Wind Waker episode, and below it we showed the webcam footage.
Yep.
And then that got some pretty good reviews and whatnot.
Yep, you get to see young Dogger, young Tony, young Xana, and young Taberba.
Yep.
Fucking babyface, each and one of us.
Episode 8 was probably my favorite Wind Waker episode to work on.
You freaking boat!
I love that. You're just gonna float there, you freaking boat.
You could have just
Jared-
walked away, but no!
Hey, Jared, I just messaged you on the Discord with the Lightstream stuff.
But no, I think my favorite thing wasn't the writing, but it was actually what we managed to figure out, coupled with Weak Heart and Dizzy. Fucking making it look like he was banging his head against the fucking door.
Oh, yeah, that was great. There was episode 8 and episode 9 have a lot of like tweaks that we like in-game alterations that because we were using an emulator we could fiddle with. So like in episode 9, there's sort of like a filter that makes Link kind of look purplish, and he comes off looking kind of like Dark Link, and I was like, I have an idea.
No. But you know, the thing is though is the shot of him just falling and dying took us like over an hour to get.
Like after he drinks the potion, falls down.
Yeah, he was like, but you know, I'm not feeling very well, and like they're at the Forsaken Fortress, and he falls over, and Xana takes over
Yeah, and he just collapses, and that shot of
to get that right. That was single shot.
yeah. It's like a 5-second shot took over an hour to get right. Fun to work on though.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was definitely its own beast. But, you know, I don't know, man.
'Cause that's when we were really hitting the stride, and I was getting really good at like doing the zoom ins and the dramatic like shot changes.
Yeah, I definitely still think one of my favorite things was the fucking we just need to get rid of the monsters, right? Yeah, okay, I got this. Fucking blows up the whole fucking place. It blows up, and Makar just comes like, oh no!
We just need to kill everything inside. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna blow it up real quick.
You just hear Xana screaming, "Son of a bitch!" in the background.
Good times.
Yeah.
They were fun. Those were definitely fun times. It's
Also, the like super clips in
Thanks,
episode
Matt.
9 of the recap where he's like, "You're a boat."
extreme.
Sploosh. Falls into the water. It's fucking great.
You know what? This is how I'm gonna do this.
Which is being used in another context.
Didn't we like one of the ideas we had for the ending was like the whole reason Hyrule was underwater was because the Ocarina of Time Link forgot to turn off the Song of Storms.
Yep.
Drinking games?
We were
We've
gonna
done
like
drinking
get
games
to a
before.
point where it was gonna be like the last episode,
Maybe.
and the King of Red Lions would show up, and he'd touch the Triforce, and he would mention something like, "And now I'll make sure that Hyrule will be peaceful, never again," or I can't remember exactly what it was going, but at one point, yeah.
What happened? Why was Hyrule flooded? It's just cut. Fucking the Song of Storms was never turned off. Fucking
What?
everyone turns to Link and it's just like you.
Lord.
Although, you know what? Well, on one last thing, and then I'm done talking about Wind Waker because it's making me cringe a little bit. But
Oh hush.
the one thing that I actually really did like what we did writing wise for Wind Waker was that Wind Waker Link, the one that I voiced, he started off as just this very happy-go-lucky, kind of innocent to the world, despite how shitty his family treated him. Like, to the point where, like, the fucking pirate Donovan was, like, coming on to him, like, I'm gonna rape this kid, and he's like, oh, he seems nice. Like, he's completely innocent. He has no idea that he's interacting with a literal fucking pirate rapist. And he's just like, oh, they're nice. He's complimenting me. He has no idea. And then as the series progresses, with each new traumatizing experience added to the list, he gets more and more jaded as time goes on, and it's just a really natural progression. And for early abridged series stuff, I was very proud of that. That turned out really well.
Yeah, character development, man.
Huh?
Character development.
Yeah.
Love that shit.
Oh yeah, it was really. I mean, like, and nothing even nothing personified it more than fucking where's my telescope? Like, listen, I don't give a shit about your telescope. I'm here to get you home. And she's like, oh, did you get a pair of balls while I've been away?
You grew a pair of balls while I was away?
Yeah. It's also fucking the fight against the big ass bird. Fucking
Just tell him to go away. Go away. Flies away.
this is stupid. This shouldn't have worked.
Also, the fact that like they're in the room where the bird is. He walks up the thing, everybody's out, and then the bird comes from behind him, and he's like, How the fuck? Where the fuck were you? I was under a barrel.
Having a fucking aneurysm trying to figure this out.
Just like, that makes even less sense.
Yeah, that whole scene right there was written with Darkon in mind. Because that is he has had those reactions to some of the shit I've pulled. Where he just sounds like he's kind of having an aneurysm trying to piece together the logic. And failing miserably.
There's a lot of cool stuff we learned about that game while fiddling with it in the emulator.
That was definitely cool. Fun fact about Wind Waker as a game, for those of you who do not know, the constellations are actually in Wind Waker's sky, and they are properly placed.
That's cool.
Yeah, right? It's a super cool attention to detail.
You gotta love that Nintendo polish.
Fourth playthrough, like I noticed the Big Dipper in the sky, and I'm like, no way. And so like I put the playthrough on hold and just went around the ocean at night, trying to find and map all of the constellations. Huh. You know, green doesn't look bad on Molly.
Oh.
I still like her original color scheme, but just saying, she can pull off green.
Yeah, I needed to get a little background in here so that I'll stop missing spots while I'm coloring.
Oh, by the way, Shadow, that's not a bikini, that's just bra and panties. What the hell what would Molly be dressed up as for Halloween?
Sexy nun.
Vulcus.
None.
Molly would dress up as Vulcus for Halloween.
I feel like she wouldn't dress up.
Maybe dress down.
Probably.
Let's see.
I feel like the clothing would get less, not more. I don't see
That's
Molly
true.
as the type to put in the effort to dress up.
She's just got like little stickers on her nipples.
Hey, look, she dressed up as a stripper.
Mad scientist. She dressed up as a mad scientist.
Maybe Stein from Soul Eater?
I love that you had Tingle have Jaboon's orb and you're in fridge. Yeah.
Wait.
Tingle gave me the third pearl.
How did you get the orb? Who do you think blew up the island? I wanted the orb. You wouldn't give it to me. Nobody fucks with Tingle. Yeah.
It'd be nice if we had something in our series that just worked to be able to like have a cameo from Tingle again, but with all of our projects it's just doesn't really fit.
No, it doesn't fit. Well, thank you. I think.
I mean, maybe
To be honest.
Yeah, he
Kind of the idea.
yeah, that was the idea. He was the mastermind behind the entire game
Yep,
series.
Oh, it's all going good. It's all part of the plan. What plan? Oh, you don't need to know that.
Like there was the even idea at the end is just like Tingle's just letting this all come through so he can snatch the Triforce at the end.
Yeah, that was one of the ideas. Yep. Fucking Tingle.
It's like it would be like the moment when everybody turns expecting to see Ganon place his hand on the Triforce and there's King of Red Lions, but instead, nope, Tingle.
Hey, Maggot.
This is mine now.
Set this up. This would have been a real hassle.
He just touches it and then suddenly everything like goes bright and then it blinks out of existence and you just hear like his laughing as like the series ends. That'd be a hell of a way to end it.
I actually really,
First knowledge, Tingle is canonically an isekai protagonist.
I actually really like that idea. He's an isekai, and so he needed the Triforce to get back to his own world. I really like that idea. That's funny.
See now that's just giving me a thought. Just like out of random, Akatsuki gets a call from Tingle. Hey, Maggot.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
And not if Richie has anything to say about it.
Which he does. He's lead writer.
Mm-hmm. Richie doesn't like our old work.
To be fair,
he
I don't like our old work.
Yeah, but you still talk about it. He distances himself from it significantly.
He wasn't involved with it.
I mean, you got a point, yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing that I have definitely seen a difference in. Back when video game abridging was still pretty active, back in the Adam West Lapdog days. The communities between the two abridging communities, meaning anime abridging and video game abridging, the attitudes are night and day difference. Like back in the day, the anime abridging community was pretty fucking toxic.
I was just gonna say, it was so toxic.
Oh yeah, super fucking toxic.
Because a lot of people were hey, I want to make a series and I want to be famous and I want to be known, rather than, hey, I want to make a good product.
Yeah, I just want to have fun doing this. Whereas with the video game one, people were just happy to be there. Frankly, I'm just happy to be involved. Was kind of the attitude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the gaming.
The fans. It was also reflected there in with their attitudes.
Like the amount of times it was so easy to get a hold of Adam West Lapdog and get him to come do a cameo and shit for the older Zelda. Oh yeah. Adam's chill, Topperpaw's chill, Zan is chill, man.
Zan is a fantastic guy.
Just the specifically the Zelda abridging community was just.
Don't forget him.
Yeah. The Zelda bridging community was lovely.
They were pretty tight knit, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Topperpaw's the only one who's still currently doing it.
Yep.
By the way, if you guys aren't,
he's still working on his Wind Waker.
Yeah, if you guys like the idea of
oh yeah, Big T.
You guys kind of want to see what it's all about. Go give our friend Topperpaw a look. Go check out his channel. I mean, he is criminally undersubbed. Dude's only got 8,000 subs. Let's see if we can't bump that up to 10.
That would make his day. And also, yeah, Jared, Big T 2000. He was a cool dude.
Yeah.
He also did a great Ryuk voice.
Yeah. But yeah, no, dude, self-deprecating humor, man, it's the best. Chad was like, remember that time he poked fun at himself for taking so long to reason an episode? Yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, no, self-deprecating humor is the best, guys. I love it. It's a personal favorite of mine. Dude, if you can't laugh at yourself,
Yeah. I love comedy. Which is strange because I'm not really into comedy animes. It's weird.
I'm more into the adventure types.
Yeah, when I watch an anime, I usually watch it for action. I want to see some crazy action, some people fighting, some fucking power-ups, some fucking auras. I love that shonen shit. But I've sat down, watched a couple of animes that were just strictly comedy, and I'm like, I don't know why, but I'm not getting what I want out of this. It's weird.
Depends on my mood.
But yeah, by the way, guys, Xana Uzumaki, the voice of Naotsugu, and some others that I'm brain farting on right now, he actually voices a lot in Topperpaw's series, so that should be reason enough to go check him out.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Oh wow, I remember being asked to do some voice stuff for a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon abridged thing that was going on. I don't remember whatever happened to it.
Yeah, I don't. I think I know what you're talking about. I remember hearing about it. But no, in regards to the the anime, I like an anime where I can get lost in the world.
Yeah, when there's such thick lore that you can cut it like a cake.
Yeah. Example, Tokyo Ghoul, the first 2 seasons, fantastic. Fantastic. The third season was an absolute fucking shit show.
That's fair.
It was awful. I watched it out of respect for the show, hoping they would find a way to fix it. Nope. It just got dumber and weirder as the time progressed. And it's like, there was no fucking... Like, it would be different if they spent the time needed to just explain what the fuck is going on. Like, you don't know what the hell is happening for, like, the first, like, 10 or 12 fucking episodes of the third season. The fucking season 2 ends, he's carrying his dead friend, and then season 3 starts, and it's like, now he's a part of the guys who killed his friend. What?
What?
He's like brainwashed or something.
Yeah, it's stupid, and I need to be quiet. I forgot that she was sleeping upstairs.
And spoilers.
I was gonna mention he's carrying his dead friend. Spoilers, by the way.
I didn't say which dead friend.
Which is good.
Yeah,
I didn't watch
it's-
Tokyo Ghoul though either, so.
I'll be honest with you guys. If you're gonna watch Tokyo Ghoul, just stop at the end of season 2.
Yeah.
You'll think.
Yeah.
You'll think.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. There's some really interesting characters introduced in season 3, but it's like, what's the best way to describe this?
Disappointing?
No, I'm trying to get a comparison for the writing style. It's kind of like Wolverine's writing style.
Which Wolverine? Like
Wolverine.
the Wolverine?
Wolverine, the movie Wolverine.
Okay, yes.
No, the writing for One Punch Man season 2 is fun. It's the animation that sucks. Look, One Punch Man is how Superman done right.
Is there really a such thing?
The only time Superman is done right is when he's with other heroes and he's used as like the last resort. We got a tough guy, we need the tough guy. Like the movies that like have him as more of like
Guy?
a set piece than the lead guy are usually pretty good. Like the
One Punch Man, it's not about Saitama. It's about people reacting to their interactions with Saitama. That's what One Punch Man is.
very trolly.
But it's done in a way that's charming and endearing, and it makes you actually like Saitama despite him being a fucking Gary Stu in regards to his fights. Fucking Superman is just a fucking dork.
Damn. Shots fired.
I fucking hate Superman as a character, just period.
I can't stand him. Fucking hate Superman.
All right. All of the DVDs are ripped.
There you go.
Fantastic.
By the way, if you guys are wondering, he's ripping the DVDs for One Piece.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start going on it hard tomorrow for sure.
Sorry, go ahead.
I said I'm gonna start going hard on it tomorrow, if not tonight, later.
Yeah, the editing hasn't gone full swing yet, guys, just because, shit's been kind of crazy, so we've been kind of taking it slow.
Yeah, it took it a little slow. I've been a little bit of a stressful month.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it is probably not the... Actually, I should not say this on stream.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later, Tony.
I know what you're about to say, don't do it.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think you do, because let's just say karma is involved.
Okay, maybe I don't know what you're about to say. DM.
See, I said I'll...
You said karma. Okay, hold up. No, maybe this isn't something I know. Go ahead and message me that, please. Because fucking, you had my curiosity. Now you have my erection.
Oh my fucking
Lord.
God, stop.
All right, so
Enough of
changing
that.
the
Where is
combat.
that from?
What?
Where is that from?
Where it originates from, or the one that I was saying.
The one you were saying. I know where the original's from. What?
Yeah, that's Perfect Cell.
Oh, well, that's why it's bad.
I need to rewatch TFS.
I mean, that
Like,
one
the
line.
entirety
is
of
just,
it.
Everything else is fine.
I'm just like that one line. I'm just like,
DC.
Felt they were
DC
trying too
did the
hard.
best Superman by playing to how much of a threat him getting infected would be and forcing him to mostly backseat. Yeah, I haven't read Deceased. I've heard decent things about it.
Right. Too warm.
Or there was like if anybody's seen what was it? Justice League Apocalypse or something animated movie that came out recently. That was pretty good.
Speaking of DC, Cody, is there any updates on that, or is that still in limbo?
That's still in limbo.
Okay.
What are you doing like a DC animated movie thing? Or what?
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first one we've done, but it's just like it's so friggin' it's very complicated.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's been a while, but I remember when I worked on Superman, Batman, Public Enemies Abridged. That was difficult to work with, but mainly because the footage I had was, I don't know, it wasn't working right with the program I was using to edit it. It was kind of it just sucked. But it was fun to work on. I played Batman, and I basically just did just Batman as like an internet troll.
Yeah, nice.
Walks into the room, he's like, "What are you gonna do?" He's all like, "I'm Batman."
So, dude.
What do you think? Oh,
Yeah,
that's so terrible.
That's basically how we played. That's definitely an element of how we played Batman and Under the Red Hood Abridged. That was fun.
Who did we make Zap Brannigan?
What?
Didn't we make someone like Zap Brannigan or something?
Yeah. I can't remember who, though.
I know you showed up on the Amazon planet, so that was kind of the whole reason. For that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you get Richie to play him?
No, Calvin. At least I think so. It's been so long I can't remember. Pretty sure it was Calvin. I could be wrong. I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, that was good. Constantine was a badass in that fucking animated picture.
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, the
John Constantine.
Constantine in
Some scribbles.
Justice League Dark, you mean?
A Dark and Apocalypse, which is basically the sequel.
Apocalypse War. Okay, yeah.
Apocalypse. Apocalypse War was great up until the end. It felt like a super cop out.
Yeah. Nah, I haven't seen either one of them. I'm curious though. I've watched some of the other like extended universe animated films, and they're pretty good. Like
I'm hardcore addicted to those animated DC movies. Like they are leagues above the live action movies. And
oh yeah.
Michael
I mean,
John.
that's not a high bar.
No, but there's it's not a high bar to reach, but no, they're enjoyable. They're enjoyable for a number of different reasons, and it's not just because they're better than the live action ones, which I agree they are.
we need a sequel to the Constantine movie, that like the live action one.
The one with Keanu Reeves.
You damn right with
Yes.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Can anyone else play Constantine? Let's be honest here.
Well, I mean, I liked Matt Ryan's interpretation of him.
I mean, it was okay, but
the only problem with the Constantine TV show that was the fact that it was on NBC.
Hey guys, I'm gonna step away for a few minutes. I'll be back.
Okay.
yeah, me too. I'm gonna go hydrate.
I haven't watched the DC like TV shows in a little while. I was super big on Flash. Like I was watching every new episode as it came out, but then I moved out of my parents' place at the time. I was staying with my parents at the time, and when it all started up, And then I moved out, and I don't have cable, so I just didn't really pursue it. And now I have like 2 seasons backlog to watch, and I've just been like, I'll get to it eventually.
The Constantine TV show with Matt Ryan only got 1 season, which is not. Which I think it deserved way more. It's one of those shows that got a lot of critical acclaim, but
I'll tell you what I'm not a fan of.
But it didn't get a lot of audience. But the audience was just kind of like meh on it, though the critics loved it. And I like my. But continue. You were saying.
It was really weird because like my parents were super into it, and they were super into like all of these shows, like Green Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, like they fucking love that shit, and I'm just like, my mom is watching like these comic book characters, and I'm like, this is weird. Yeah. It's like my mom has never been like nerdy or geeky or anyway in that aspect, so it was weird to be able to bond over it.
Oh, that's precious, though.
Yeah,
that is pretty cool.
I need to catch up on Flash. I'm not gonna watch Batwoman because god damn, that is a shit show.
Oh no, that's unfortunate.
Not only is the acting bad, but they basically were like, everything you liked about Batman? Well, fuck you for liking that. That's basically what the show did. And I'm just like, oh, so this is like for people specifically who are like I gotta have my character, like my main protagonist be female. And like, that's the whole show. And I'm like, where's the content? It's like you can have a strong female protagonist and not make the whole show the fact that she's female. It's just bad writing, really.
Yeah. That is unfortunate.
And then they went and replaced the main actress because there were complications with the actress herself. I don't know if it was like personal life or if it was business related, but either way, it didn't go well. And the person who's going to be playing the new Batwoman, she looks good in the costume. It looks great. I don't think the show's going to do well still.
That's unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate. With like for the people working on the show, I feel for them as a writer, as a director, as a creator. If your show goes under because of political related shit, that's terrible. I feel for you. It's like,
I did see a good animated Batwoman.
Was that the Dead by Daylight or Gaslight, or I can't remember which one it was.
That was Gotham by Gaslight is
yes.
Gotham by Gaslight is excellent, but that's not the one I'm talking about. Fucking Bruce Greenwood is Batman. Oh, right on. Anyway, no, there was one in Batman Bad Blood where they got the whole like extended Bat family together. It was awesome. Yes,
right, Bad Blood.
That one was good, and EOD actually made an abridge of it, and that was awesome.
See, I just look at Batwoman's costume, and I'm like, your hair is gonna get grabbed, and you're gonna get stabbed, and that's gonna be the end of you.
Damn.
Like, she's got so much hair. It's like an afro, almost. But like, it's not an afro. It doesn't stick up like it, but it's poofy as fuck, and I'm just like, all it takes is Killer Croc to grab you once, and you're done.
You're not incorrect.
No, definitely not. Oh, jeez, that would be an unfortunate way to go.
I'm trying to think of what other one. Oh, shit, man, this is gonna bug me.
There's a cave joke hidden in that.
I did want to watch Batman Hush.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's it's more of like a mystery, like an actual like mystery kind of thing. So you actually get to see like Batman doing detective work, which is nice.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Rainn Wilson as Lex Luthor, Dwight Schrute as Lex Luthor. That's perfect.
When I found out that Dwight was Luthor, I fucking just lost it.
Yeah, it was so good. Like the guy that got playing Batman too, Jason O'Mara, is excellent, and like he's doing his own thing with it, and that's really great.
It's nice that they let him kind of go that way.
Oh yeah. They at that point they had no choice. Like,
Damn.
this is a different kind of this is a different continuity Batman, so they weren't able to. And, I mean.
Speaking of
There's
which, I need to watch
so
that
many-
Harley Quinn TV show that
That
animated
show
TV show that came out.
slaps, dude. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I keep hearing all these good things about it. And I'm just like, I'm looking at it. It's like, okay, so it's Batman, but for more of an adult audience. And I'm like, I'm
It
down.
absolutely is, and it's so good. Doger, I highly recommend it.
I thought that's what fucking Gotham was supposed to be.
I'm just not a super
In
big
theory.
fan of Harley Quinn as a character.
I mean,
Well, I'm glad they got Kaylee Cuoco to play her in the Harley Quinn show, and it's so fucking good, man. Like Batman is super campy. He's played by Diedrich Bader.
Mm-hmm.
Brave and the
Yeah.
Bold Batman.
I was gonna say, yeah, Brave and the Bold Batman makes a return. I
Yeah.
thought that was hilarious.
Christopher
Also,
Maloney as fucking Commissioner Gordon. He's just all like stressed out and strung out, and just kind of like it works to a workaholic detective, and it's really funny. It's so fucking good. God, who else? Yeah, that cast is so great.
man, you remind me of Brave and the Bold Batman. Just makes me want to watch the Drew Carey show.
Yeah, for real.
it's such good shit.
Harley Quinn, yes. Yeah, 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. Fuck yeah. I haven't seen any of season 2, and I feel. Oh yeah, Alan Tudyk's in that. Bless you. Bless you.
Thanks.
Ron Funches as fucking killer as King Shark. Tony Hale. Tony Hale is Dr. Psycho. Jason Alexander is Cy Borgman.
Colton. I should just legally change my name.
Hilarious most of the time. Bane wants to show everyone I'm at. Yeah. Bless you.
Thanks. Is just the thing that I have come to live with. Is be
Alan
stiffy.
Alan Tudyk as Joker. Oh my god.
Thank you guys.
I wonder.
Getting I gave myself color swatches already.
Let's see. I wonder if the Drew Carey show is on Prime.
Prime actually has like a surprisingly large plethora of random fucking shows.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's great. Let's see. There's stand-up by him, but I don't see the actual TV show. That's disappointing. Darn. I love Drew Carey.
This,
I know
but yeah.
I know Craig Ferguson had a new stand-up thing on relatively new stand-up thing on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, a friend of mine lets me use his Amazon Prime Video. Been recently rewatching Elf. It's different watching it as an adult, I can tell you.
Like, does it hold up though?
It's first season's a little bit cringy.
Oof.
The one thing that kind of bugs me is in the first episode, Elf is like, oh yeah, I'm Gordon Shumway, nice to meet you. And they still call him Elf throughout the whole series. And I'm like, he told you his name. Why are you calling it? That's like if like we showed up on another planet and I'm like, hey, I'm Doger. And they're like, okay, cool, human. Just like every time I show up and they're like, hey, what's up, human?
I mean, yeah. Oh yes. Okay.
It's just kind of weird.
Yes.
Holding out for using my student Amazon Prime until the Critical Role animated series drops.
Yes.
That'll be cool.
It will certainly be interesting.
I don't know what it is, but I have a hard time listening to like podcasts / like
Same.
D&D, like D&D podcasts specifically. I don't know what it is about it, but like unless I like know the people who are in the video, like I've seen them do other work, I usually can't get into it. Like I know that some of the people from Team 4 Star and also our fantastic voice actor who plays Crocodile there, he's also in it. It's called shit, I'm blanking now.
What I miss?
Not much.
Fuck, I'm blanking. I'm just a D&D podcast thing that has Snake in it. The Unexpectables, yes. Thank you, Jared.
Okay.
Like, I haven't seen an episode of that in a while. I've been busy, but it's about the only one that I could get into. I don't know what it is about Critical Role, but I just can't get into it.
It's
Weird.
because Snake's in it.
Well, yeah, and like specifically the Unexpectables because it has people who I've worked with in it, so I kind of have this weird kind of personal connection.
Wait. Movie
Also, it just takes too long.
Rose Library is unavailable to YouTube brand.
I've been listening to a lot of Joe Rogan lately, though. He is a beacon of light in 2020. Holy crap!
I have
Oh,
no idea
Lord.
who you're talking about.
You don't know who Joe Rogan is?
I don't.
Some podcast.
Wow, that's interesting. He's got like literally the most popular podcast in the world right now.
I do not do podcasts.
I don't either.
I'll do
Only reason I
that.
know about him is because of Philip DeFranco.
See, I watch his show because you can get unfiltered, unedited news from it. You're not subjected to what like NBC or Fox or what they what have you think you're gonna like as news, because honestly, journalism and media has just it's become so controlled. And when it comes to podcasts and when like Joe Rogan talks to people like Elon Musk and like past presidents and like people in the tech industry and people in the like journalism industry and people in car industry, it's like it's interesting to get this huge like bit of information from people who are like actually out there living these lives and working in these industries and actually getting real news.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
That actually sounds really appealing, especially in this day and age, because I just like I tire of media and the unforthcomingness that comes with it. Like the acceptance that you have to know that what you're being like told has gone through so many filters of different people and the stories changed and stuff like that.
Especially with outrage media recently. Like a lot of the times people are like, okay, so we need to put something out that's going to make people either triggered or offended or both or some way, because that's how we're going to get views. We got to make people mad. And we got to show them things that make them mad.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that that's you know, the mentality there.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think part of it is how like Trump ended up getting elected in the first place.
Stop there.
No.
I'm trying not to get political, but it's hard. It's so hard.
It is tough.
That's what she said.
We have our opinions.
See, I'm leaving it at that.
As PhatDog, we make it a
Yeah,
point
so
to
we Tony, he's just like relaying a piece of information. That's all he's not like getting into it.
All right.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna get too political on here because this is not the
Alright.
place or time.
Yeet.
As far as I'm concerned, that fucker is Voldemort. He who shall not be named.
I mean, all right there. That is quite the hefty opinion.
What did I miss?
Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
you missed
Oh,
you missed
You
minor
missed
politics.
cocaine and strippers.
And cocaine accessories?
No,
course
I
cocaine
said
accessories.
cocaine and strippers.
Also
brought
known
the-
as cocaine accessories.
Okay,
I like that better.
listen here.
I'll sell cocaine and cocaine accessories.
Nice.
Oh my God! Hey,
I'll
go with
tell
the
you
crowd.
what.
Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
I
I watched this.
need to
Whoa.
watch more of that.
I watched a video called Hank Hill Unlocks Ultra Instinct.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is a great video.
When he fucking runs onto the fucking
Yeah, when he runs on the
NASCAR
track. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's a great video.
It's so good.
What you need to do is you need to watch King of the Hill in Japanese.
Oh,
Oh.
Lord.
That is some
It's-
funny shit.
It's phenomenal.
Also, King of the Hill is best anime. Like
It is. It is.
I started rewatching it a couple months back, and I just stopped around, I think, season 8 or so.
Oh shit.
Season 1 and 2 is King of the Hill are kind of lackluster. Once you get to like season 3, oh god, did they hit their stride?
I would never heal your wife as I heal others.
I totally forgot about that. Holy shit.
John Redcorn called Peggy ugly. That's essentially what he did.
Oh my sweet Jesus. Reminding me of
She's
this
not
shit.
ugly, she's just hard to deal with.
She has bigger feet than I do. And that's amazing.
Some guys like that.
Some guys do like that.
Like, legitimately, if she would have, like, made some videos where she just, like, crushed fruit with her feet, she could have made bank.
Damn.
She wouldn't even have to get, like in lewd clothing either. All she has to do is step on fruit.
Well, you gotta imagine, like, what's the audience for that?
Weird.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean that goes without saying. But I'm just saying, like,
describes it.
yeah, but I guess I can't disagree with you there.
Eh.
What's the channel growth potential on that niche?
Some people just like skin. It doesn't matter what skin it is. People just like skin.
I personally am a fan of skin because if I didn't have any, I'd be dead.
That sounds like quitter talk.
Wait.
Wraith, like, then he just rips off all his skin. He's like, see, no, your webcam's off.
Wraith, are you a lizard people?
I am not a lizard people. I'm a robot. Get it right.
Shit.
So like cyborg or full on robot.
Yeah. Are we,
These are things we need to know.
like, is it an android? Like, you look like a human, but you're actually a robot, or are you a cyborg where you're part human, part robot?
Ningen or what have you?
Yeah. We need details, dude. Come on.
The details are I'm a robot.
That still leaves a lot of questions.
Not very many answers.
So like
what-
all year.
So like, what gender are you? I'm a bad guy. So like, male, female, evil.
So that's
robot.
not what I'm asking.
Now, are you? Well, when I think robot, I think one of those arms in a auto like in a car factory. Like
There
they're
you
just
go.
Birds are
assembling.
hard. You
They're like
tried
a-
so hard.
You,
Yeah, I did.
So
Okay.
do you have like, are you running on like Windows
Gold
XP
start for
or
you.
what?
Oh no. I am not running on the Matrix.
Okay, so
Okay.
like Windows 8 then.
No.
8.1.
Hang on.
I think 8's
Hang on.
been discontinued.
This is a good way to solve this. Are you self-aware?
Yes.
Then you're not a robot.
No, I'm definitely a robot.
No, you're not a robot.
What does that mean?
Oh yeah.
You gotta provide the
That
counter argument.
technically makes
speaking, that would
an
make me-
android.
Technically speaking, that would make me an artificial intelligence.
Which is not a robot. Robots are physical beings. But if you are self-aware and you are an artificial intelligence in a robotic body,
Well,
that
let me
is
put it this way, Noob.
human-
I
that
cheated
is
on the
humanoid.
Turing test.
you're an android.
Damn, y'all took this too serious.
But cheating is
read it?
fun. But cheating is fun.
What's the?
Okay,
We're not gonna talk
I'm gonna
about
tell you the same thing that I tell every Hamilton fan. Don't cheat.
But cheating on the Turing test is fun.
No, come on, dude. Then how will we know?
I don't get the jokes. I see.
Come on, Wraith. Don't leave us hanging like this, bro. I thought we were pals. What happened?
I'm going
Wait,
to
that
put
boy
this
got the Turing test.
into...
You're a good
Okay,
bot.
we're putting this in shitpost. It is a link to the specific Google search for the Turing test. Go read it. Just go read that real quick, and then you will understand the joke.
She's busy drawing though.
Somebody else go read it for her, because I'm
Okay,
still shooting things in the face.
So layman's terms for the Turing test. The Turing test is a test that is devised to see if an artificial intelligence has actually reached artificial intelligence. It's essentially based off of, if you are having a conversation with it, can you tell that it's a robot or not?
Ah. I see.
It is
The
not
joke-
a measure of artificial intelligence though, and like a
It's not a
specific
measure of how intelligent we are. It is a measure of, can we think like a human? And
It's not
cheating
even
on the
that.
Turing test would essentially be the ultimate in proving
The
that you
slap
think
of
like
the
a
blood, yeah.
Yeah.
because the robot cannot cheat because that would
Named after Alan Turing, who
It doesn't
wrote the
violate its
code.
programming if that is its programming. Just BTW.
well yeah, if that's its programming, sure. But for it to cheat on the test implies that it is consciously realizing that it needs to cheat.
You guys are nerds.
Are you just realizing this?
No, I just figured I'd say it out loud just for my own edification.
Okay, good. I'm glad you got that out of your system.
Yeah, I got that here. I mean, I sit here with a fucking master's degree, so I can't say shit. In stats, no less.
Ultra nerd.
Ultra nerd. Yeah, I got no leg to stand on here, but Jesus. And I'm a voice actor.
I forgot we had a patron chat.
Yeah, we do. We got the executive producer chat and then the patron chat.
I really need to interact with the other patrons and other fans more often than I do.
It sounds like quitter talk.
No, it's giving myself more things to do. That ain't quitting.
Yeah, but it still sounds like quitter talk to me, because then you're quitting on isolating yourself.
Because isolating yourself is terrible, Wraith.
No, isolating yourself is how you prevent people from getting the Rona.
In a broad sense, you shouldn't isolate yourself from people. Unless you're in the middle of a pandemic, in which case, do isolate.
We're in the middle of a pandemic, though.
Yes, but it's
He's
a
making a
virus that
general
cannot be spread. It cannot be. It is a virus that cannot be spread through the internet.
Can you prove that?
Probably.
Yes,
dude.
I have the math to prove it.
This this conversation.
Don't do this to me, Nuke.
You're both idiots, and I can prove it mathematically.
Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you want to talk about that, you're welcome to.
Yeah,
No, I'm serious. After the shit they pulled with you, nah, you're welcome to. You have my blessing.
I'm
but
sorry.
I'm not gonna air my dirty laundry.
All right.
I'm so
Not-
confused.
Okay, to help with the confusion, I'm having some bad times with my roommates, and we are not getting along, and they've basically told me that they want me out at the end of the month.
Oh.
Which recently, like they had told me, they were like, okay, you have 6 months, and then I had to be quarantined, but because I needed medication, I went to the Medicenter to get medication. And they noticed me leaving the house, and they're like, you should have been quarantined. That's irresponsible. That's selfish. You need to be out at the end of the month now. So, yeah.
Do you have any what state do you
Dude,
live in?
all right, first of all, there's no one that can get his meds for him. And second of all, what kind of fucking ass backwards evil piece of shit do you have to be to kick someone out on the street with less than a month's notice?
Somebody
You're-
tells
what
an
state do you
entire
live in?
Group chat that they don't have like all of them together can only make up can't even make up a singular IQ. Yeah,
During
that's that person.
Pandemic.
Oh, no.
Are you
Okay,
serious?
so not that guy. That's
Oh.
a different roommate. That's one of the new roommates. So I have 2 new roommates, 2 old roommates, and then there's me. There's 5 of us here. So, the older roommates, they're brother and sister. And like we've sort of been butting heads for the last couple of months, and it's just been getting worse and worse. And they just finally had enough. And I'm like, okay, I've had enough of you too. That's fine. I want to move out here. And they're like, okay, you got 6 months. That's fine. But then, like 3 weeks notice after doing the whole going to get my meds thing, they were like, okay, that's selfish. You're an irresponsible person. You're childish, and you need to get out. And it's like, fuck you guys. I don't want to be here anyway. So now
The
the 2
initial
new
6-month
roommates.
agreement.
Yeah, the 2. Well, I'm not on a lease, so I don't really have much of a say legally. But the thing was,
All contracts are binding in most states.
But he lives
That's all I'm saying.
I live in Canada and I never signed
I-
anything.
I forgot about the Canadian thing.
Yeah, I also
Yeah.
never signed anything when I moved in. So
Canada.
Yeah,
So
anyway,
the thing
go ahead,
is,
Denver.
we have 2 new roommates, and they've been friends for a while. And recently, like last night, the 2 new roommates and the 2 old roommates had a huge argument and a huge fight, like to the point where I was like hearing my downstairs roommate just like complain to himself about like the guy upstairs. He's like, oh, he's a punk ass, he's this, that, and the other thing. I was like, that's my word. So like he said punk ass, and my first thought was, hey, that's my word.
So I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that. Continue.
So they're arguing, and I guess at the end of this month, the 2 new roommates might end up moving out as well. So the old roommates probably won't be able to afford this place on their own now.
And I just, I'm going to go on record as your friend, and this is my personal opinion here. Roommates of Doger, if you know who you are, if you are listening to this, you are got to be some of the biggest pieces of shit I have ever had the misfortune to know about. How fucking dare you kick someone out on the street during a fucking pandemic? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Let's just say karma's a bitch.
Sorry, but that has been bugging me since I heard about it.
Oh my!
That sucks.
Oh my God! My downstairs roommate is blasting ICP right now.
You know what? Kindly go fuck yourself and take a long stroll off a short bridge.
No qualms with the other 2 roommates. They're cool people.
I'm only talking about the 2 who are throwing people out.
Yeah.
Because at this point, it's one thing. It's one thing for them to have had an issue with you, kind of thing. Like it's like, it's sort of like, all right, it hasn't been like a huge thing where it's like we've only had an issue with like one person, but at this point, where they've had an issue with every new roommate they've had, you know.
Oh yeah, like we had two other roommates who
You're
we
the
had two-
fucking.
yeah, we had two roommates that moved, or there's two people. They were a couple. They moved in and they lived for about like the second month that I moved in. They moved in and they only lived here for a month and then they're gone. And I was like, what happened? Why are they gone? And the upstairs roommates were all like, yeah, they were doing bad things, terrible people. It's just like we had to kick them out. And I'm like, oh, so it was your decision.
Red flag right there.
Thanks for the offer, Rick, but like moving to the States is a whole big ordeal. Like I've gone through this with Tony a lot. So many people want me to move to the States.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I like my healthcare, thank
it's
you very
where
much.
we can take care of you.
Yeah, but I like my healthcare.
I mean, that's a fucking mood.
We don't have poutine in the States.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
not in the southern states.
So first of all, I want to apologize for getting dark there for a moment, but I'm very protective of my friends and crew, and I wouldn't do that to my worst enemy.
See, I've already got a place like lined up. I have a viewing on the 13th and everything. I've been talking to my. The thing is, this couldn't actually have come at like a better time because my sister is she's in a bad relationship. Let's call him the baby daddy because they're not really dating. She has a 2-year-old with this guy, and he has learning disabilities. He has a couple of them, and it makes it very, very difficult to live with him. Like to the point where she's stressing, and it's been causing like medical issues, and it's not good for the kid either. So, she messaged me out of the blue, and she's all like, "Hey, you need a new place at the end of the month. I need a new place at the end of the month. I've booked this viewing for a place on the 13th. How about me and you go and check it out together?" And I'm like, that sounds like a fantastic idea.
Aw.
I would much rather be living with my sister, a person I legitimately care about, than these fucking roommates who clearly don't care about anybody but themselves.
Yeah. No, that's. Yeah. No, that's like I said. I would not do that to my worst enemy. It doesn't matter how much I fucking hate a person. I would not leave them homeless in the middle of a fucking pandemic.
Plus, it would be nice to see my niece on a regular basis.
Sorry.
I'm really just I'm enamored with the cardigan, honestly. Like,
I fucking told you that I wasn't gonna regret doing it. I have my ways. But anyways.
yes, it's true.
I just. Hello?
Can I like have that cardigan?
I mean, probably.
Okay.
I could use a decent cardigan.
We could probably make something out of it. I want Macro's little cardigan thing, though.
The oversized T-shirt.
It's not an oversized T-shirt.
Well, what's macros thing? Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's a different thing. Different thing totally.
He's got
Yeah.
like the long, like baggy, sleeved cardigan.
Right. Yes. You're right. I was thinking of something else.
No, you're fine.
Thanks for joining us, Colton.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to hear kind of a funny story, actually?
Peace out, Kel.
Why are so
No,
many of you
I don't wanna
worried
hear
about
anything
what's
funny.
Bye, Colton.
I only want to hear things that are tragic.
Is it
Well,
raining?
I can help you with that.
Raining. Love the rain.
I'm not going to, but I could
Damn it,
help
turn
you
off
with
the
that.
sonic storms.
So, anyway, Chibi and I went to her chiropractor yesterday. So we've been getting her to a chiropractor on the regular.
I don't believe you.
That's fine. You don't have to. Anyway, so she wanted to go pick up some new plugs at our local Spencer's or Hot Topic, depending. Anyway, so we go check it out. You know, it's you know, they're only allowing so many people in at once. So, you know, we made sure we were staying safe. We had our mask, you know, the whole 9 yards. Anyway, so I see Chibi is a huge fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas. And she's always complaining about being cold. So I saw these really, like, fluffy and warm, long Nightmare Before Christmas socks, and I'm like, oh, she's gonna love these. And I thought it was December because, of course, at the fucking mall they're playing goddamn Christmas music. I don't know if that's if that happens in Canada, but like the moment Halloween is over, Christmas music.
It's Mariah Carey's fucking.
Because
Yeah.
apparently Thanksgiving is not a real
Not a big
thing.
not a big retail holiday.
I don't give a damn. It's way better in my opinion.
It makes no fucking
Best-
sense to call it not a retail holiday because you have literally fucking Black Friday the day after.
Yeah, but it's after.
I guess they
So
just
I
don't
bought-
make enough money on turkeys.
That's fair.
I secretly bought these socks and you know, put them in one of our other bags with the plan of hiding them until Christmas, because again, I thought it was December 9th, not November 9th.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's the thing
That's
about
a bit
November.
off.
November is that weird month where I always like forget it's November. Because, well, one, I'm in Canada, so there's literally snow outside right now, and I'm like, oh, it's December. It's like, wait, nope, there's still a couple weeks left.
So we're walking back to the car, and I something clicks, and I turn to Cheap and I go, "It's November, isn't it?" And she goes, "Yeah." And I go, "Fuck, I thought it was December." She's like, "Why does that matter?" I go, "There is no way I'm gonna be able to hide these from you long enough. So happy early Christmas." And I just gave her the fucking stuff. She's like, "Oh, thank you."
Oh. Oh. It's that cat. You guys are so cute.
Oh, speaking of Chibi, Miki, do you want to show what she made for you since you got your cam up?
Okay. I do. Because I have it right here. Isn't it
yeah.
so pretty? It sparkles! It sparkles!
That is-
You
And
made that for her.
there's little sparklies in the eyes too.
that's
Wait,
pretty cool.
where is it?
It's on the
Hmm.
look in the camera. Top left.
Her
The stream?
her camera's not showing for me for whatever reason.
Cody.
Oh, well, it's not gonna be there for another few seconds, dude.
There's a slider you can use to find it.
You silly moose.
It's still up.
What the fuck? Wait, what? Oh shit! I went way past it. Whoops. There it is.
It makes me think. I have this picture behind me that I
Oh yeah, that looks good.
of a kid.
So
you
cute.
spent like weeks working on that.
It's nice. I have this picture behind me of just this galaxy that I painted on a canvas, and maybe I should put some sparkles on it. Make it pop a little.
You
That
wanna,
makes everything
you
better.
wanna tell the story on when you received it?
Okay. How far back am I going on this story? Like the origin
When
of the.
when I called you, telling you to check your.
Oh, okay. So fucking Cody. Oh wait.
Tony.
I've been drinking. Oh
I know they're both 4-letter names, but
no.
And I am sufficiently cooler, but yes.
4-letter word. Both end with a Y. Both kind of salty.
Leave me
No.
alone. Alright, so Tony, thinking he's some slick ass, calls me and he's like, hey, you know, so we had some equipment we were retiring and there were a couple of extra styluses. So we went ahead and sent them your way, and I just got the message that they arrived. So I was like, oh, okay, sure, that sounds fine. So
unbelievable.
yeah, like to an extent, I was just like, that's kind of weird. I didn't know they had like tablet stuff laying around and whatever. And so I go out to my front door, and at my front door, there is a box that is larger than my head. This is the box. I still haven't thrown it away because I just haven't. But this is
Cycle.
Because boxes are useful.
It's a big box. Styluses, for your reference, are this big. So like I pick it up and I'm like, oh, okay, that's a pretty big box. Like, why did they send this like large ass box? So I sit down and I I cleaned off my desk recently, so I put it somewhere. Well, oh well. So anyways, so I open the box up and I see that on the box, at the very top of it, there's a little letter that says like, it's like folded up and it says you like call me before you know, open the rest of this or before you go through the rest of it. And it was from Chibi. And so, so I called Tony because I originally was kind of confused, actually. Because I'm an idiot, and I didn't realize that Chibi has literally been dropping hints to me that she was going to do this for like, you know, like probably the better half of a month, I'd say. She kept saying like, oh yeah, I'm working on this painting for a friend of mine, like, what do you think she'd like? And like asking me like stuff as if it were for somebody else. And so I had been giving her answers. 100. Huh?
Chibi, speech 100.
Speech 100, exactly. So so I like get the note and I called Tony and I'm like, so I was supposed to call you about this? And he was like, I think you maybe need to call Chibi. And I was just like, oh, okay. All right. So I called Chibi and I was like, I was supposed to call you about this? And so I start getting into it and I start opening it. And the worst part is, and this is how you guys know that I'm like the female version of a himbo, whatever that might be.
Oh.
What?
I have never heard that term before in my life. What the hell?
Oh, what? A himbo is like the main protagonist male who's like derpy and stupid, but you just love him anyways. And usually he's strong too. Like, you know, I'm strong for a lady.
Yeah, a himbo.
A himbo.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
a himbo, a man who is generally stupid but tries to be a respectful man.
Yes. Yes. So I am the female version of that, and you know this because it didn't occur to me until I was already like staring at the painting. I cried. Like, there's a video of it. It's not like posted anywhere. I haven't given it to anybody because it's evidence that I have feelings, and so it hasn't gone anywhere. But like it took me until I was staring at the painting for it to like click that this bitch has been literally telling me she was going to do this for a month. So she sent me that. She sent me it's like a little charm bracelet. It has a little cat charm and a wing, and a little charm that has the letter M, which because my name is Miki. And she sent me another bracelet that I'm like have yet to put on because it's one of those like when it breaks, like make a wish as you put it on, and then when it breaks, it's like your wish comes true, but I don't want it to break. So I haven't worn it yet. She sent me my favorite candy, which super sadly enough I haven't been able to eat because it's chewy and I just got like dental stuff done. So my dentist said I'm not allowed to eat like gummy chewy things that could potentially mess stuff up. Oof. I know, I'm so sad. That bag of reasons has been literally sitting, like, taunting me every day. I ate one. I did eat one the other day. I ate it on, like, the other side of my mouth. So I'm not suffering, I guess. But, yeah. So she sent me, like, this whole ass fucking goodie pack. And I was just like, what the hell? I forgot why we were telling this story.
Oh, because we showed the painting.
How did that come into relevancy?
We were talking about Chibi. and how I
about
got her
gifts.
stock.
Gifts from Chibi. That's
Yeah,
right. That makes sense. But anyways, yeah. So that was. I maybe will eventually, because I did like the unwrapping video. I might eventually send that to somebody. It's like a really big video because we just like talked for a while, but.
Yeah, it's like when I got that fucking Switch.
Oh my god! Did you do a video of that?
I did.
I need to see that because I literally heard about that before it all went down, and I was like, let's do this.
I felt emotionless the whole thing. I was like, I feel like I got to show some sort of emotion for the sake of the camera. But then I was just the whole time I was just like, I'm dumbfounded. I don't even know what to say besides thank you.
That's precious.
Oh, right, the with the Switch. Forgot about that.
That's pure. It's pure.
Oh, go check the door because I think the DVDs just arrived. Oh, sure, this is a big box. Did you get me like every single One Piece DVD?
Yeah, I got you the full collection.
Bro, that was my thoughts too. I was like, this box is a little bit big for styluses. Did they send the whole fucking thing?
The thing is,
Man, I should have gotten a bigger box.
Like thought that. Like I was like, it makes perfect sense for you to send like a bunch because like you probably end up continuing shit. So having the DVDs on hand would have been useful. Like ahead of time would be great.
Yeah.
And then I open it up and it's this fucking Switch, and I'm just like,
I'm just saying,
I feel
would
like we
be-
need to beware large boxes when they're sent from Tony because I think that's the telltale sign, right? Yeah, we can all agree. Telltale sign
All
that
right.
they're sending us shit.
oh yeah,
All right,
like something's coming in the mail for you. I'm just like, okay.
Okay, Nuke, we gotta use Tony's name. We're gonna send something really small, and we're going to rush nesting doll it with boxes.
First of all, I've already thought about that. I've already thought about that.
You are not allowed
do
to
that.
abuse my address.
I'm not going to. I'm going to do it.
I'm
right
just saying, I've done that to my own siblings, and I'll do it to anybody else.
What I did actually when I still lived in Iowa, and we did white elephant gifts, or not white elephants, but Secret Santa gifts for Christmas on my mom's side.
Now I want to know what the fuck a white elephant gift is.
I'll explain.
Another story. Yeah, you go.
So anyway, I didn't know what to get him, so I just got him a gift card. But I got a box and I put like 40 pounds of weights in there, and then the fucking gift card on top and wrapped it. So he didn't know what he thought he was getting, like a fucking he didn't know what he was getting. He's like, this box is fucking heavy. Opens it, it's just a fucking gift card taped on top to some fucking weights.
Wow, you are an asshole.
I wasn't gonna say it, but
I don't care. I'll say it.
All right, but weights are expensive. I would have just
gonna say-
done a bunch of rocks.
Well, it's not only that, but like shipping weight. I was like, I'm a broke, starving artist here. It's just like, I'm not
See, it was in person. It was in person, so that's why.
Yeah, no. If it's in person, then absolutely, fucking throw some
At the same
rocks in there
time,
too.
So white
You know,
elephant.
I know the post office looks down on things like that, but if you're willing to pay the shipping on a 40 pounds to ship a gift card, do it.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm not willing.
So the white elephant thing is what we started doing instead of the Secret Santa. And so basically what that was is there's an upper limit for the gift. The gift price, right?
Mhm.
So everyone brings in their gifts. It could even be something that you want for yourself as a gift. And you don't label it or anything, you just wrap it up. And then you draw I guess straws or whatever, or something out of a hat, and whoever, or no, you draw numbers, and then whoever's got the lowest number goes first, and so they can pick a random gift from the pile, and then open it, and
New subscribers.
It goes to the next number, and that person can choose to pick a random gift, or they can take the gift from the person that already opened the gift, and that person has to go pick a new gift. So it's kind of like a little game.
It's just
So, like-
Dirty Santa.
Kind of.
Yeah, it is Dirty Santa, except the gift can be anything. Like Dirty Santa, generally, it's like gag gifts.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Yankee.
So,
sounds
what
like
I
a Yankee
did-
swap.
What I did was there's this guy that my aunt is dating that literally no one likes, not even my aunt.
What?
Oof.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
but she has a certain expectation of her lifestyle. She's basically a gold digger.
Oh.
If that's fair.
Like no one fucking likes this guy. I mean, no one except maybe my grandma. But I mean, she's
She's like, give me grandchildren.
she's got plenty of grandchildren. Anyway, so nobody fucking likes this guy. He's just a fucking dick. Like, he is, like he acts like, even though it's not the case, but he acts like the snobby rich kid that was born with a silver spoon in their mouth.
Mm.
Yeah, like, and he's just like, okay, so I'll give an example. So, way back when he was first started dating my aunt, I was working at as a help desk technician at the time, and I was recounting some of my experiences with computers, both Mac and not Mac, and I absolutely despise Apples. I have never had a good experience with them ever. And I had brought this up because my grandma had a question about her computer and what she was looking to get a new computer and what she should get. And I told her to avoid Macs at all cost, especially because they cost a shit ton. You know, you're paying for the fucking brand.
For the name.
Yeah. And so he chimes in and he's like, you know, man, Macs are the best. You know, they never get viruses, and there's never any problems with them.
That's a damn lie.
We've saved thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars at the company that I work for, because we use is Macs. And you know, the stuff that he was talking about was just not correct. But I didn't want to push the issue, so I said, "Oh, well, hey, you know, I'm glad you've had a better experience with Macs than I have. But you know, this has just been based on my experience, and instead of, you know, I tried to, you know, extend the olive branch so we could both just kind of walk away from it and not have a disagreement, and he fucking hits me back with, well, there's fact and then there's fiction. I wanted to fucking cold cock this son of a bitch. I'm like, really, dude? I extend this to you and you spit in my fucking face?
He sounds like one of those rich guys that invests in it, like in Apple.
He's a fucking piece of shit. Anyway, so this one Christmas, you know, we're doing the white elephant gift thing, and I personally don't like white elephant gifts. You know, I like being able to personalize the gift for the person in question, if I can. So the limit for the gift was like $20. So I took $20 to the bank and got it exchanged in pennies. I broke all the pennies. I broke them all out of their things and put them in a little Yu-Gi-Oh tin, taped the tin shut, and wrapped it. And who gets this gift but Dan, the fucking asshole that nobody fucking likes. And Dan, if you're watching this, you can go fuck yourself. You know who you are.
Woo!
Tell us how you really feel, Tony.
Woo! Shots fired.
Fuck him. He's an asshole.
I mean, that don't mean shots weren't fired.
He's straight up a fucking asshole who doesn't give a shit about anyone but himself.
Yeah.
You know, fucking he tries to push his fucking values on people. You know, with my cousin Benny, we were having this talk about, whether or not he wanted
Off
to go to college
topic.
or not.
You got onto another story. Hang on, I'm sorry. I need to focus on the one thing at a time. I'm kind of at that level. Pennies, 10. Dan got pennies. Fuck Dan.
Yeah.
So what did Dan do?
The world needs to know.
That's why I stopped. I want to know what happened.
It was pretty obvious that it was my gift. He kind of just gave me a dirty look.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
really anticlimactic.
That was a huge build-up.
Was that all of the cousins were laughing their ass off behind his back?
Oof.
Morgan, you walked in on Dan as an asshole and fuck Dan.
Yeah,
Dan
fuck
was
that.
an asshole and fuck Dan. All right, so you and Benny were having a conversation, and Dan came in with his fuckery.
Yeah, so me and my cousin Benny were talking, and he wasn't sure what he wants to do. He's kind of he's fresh out of high school, and he's still trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life. Something that everyone's got to go through. And I was telling him, I go, with our parents, the college was the way to go. It was affordable, and it gave them a leg up. But unfortunately, that's no longer the case. People go into crippling debt over it, and it's not always the answer. In fact, I have plenty of friends with fucking master degrees who are making just barely enough to stay afloat because there's not enough work in their field of study. So, that's just how it is. And so I'm like, if you have something you want to do and you need to go to college for it, go for it. But that's not always required. I'm being genuine with him. I'm trying to, help him out as best I can through my experience. And my aunt and Dan start, getting all up in arms. Oh, college is the way to go. Always got to go to college. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
he's going
from a whole different fucking generation.
And I turn to them and I go, "Are you paying for it?" And they said no. And I go, "Okay, then you cannot make that decision for him. You cannot force him to go into crippling levels of debt because that's what he should do. If you're gonna pay for it, then fucking A, force him to go to college."
Yeah, it's from growing up in a completely different generation where there was a lot more weight behind holding a degree. But these days, like, as far as any kind of degree is concerned, the only real benefit to going to college and shit like that is for the types of jobs that you should have to, like becoming a doctor, where you're literally, like, someone else's life depends on you actually fucking knowing what you're doing, not from experience, but from day one. So
Yeah.
that's the difference on it. Like, I have no... I never went to college. I never had the college life experience, and I do not regret it, even in the slightest amount. Not even one fucking bit, because it's like, yeah, I could have gone to college for, fucking, to be an artist, sequential arts. Have a good night, Real Spider Phantom.
Thanks for joining us, bud.
So I could have gone to college for sequential arts. I could have learned, like, the first, second point, point of reference and how to do scaling and all that shit. But you want to know, like, the honest to God reality? I didn't need any of that shit. Like, I got a good job working at a financial institution. I can pay my bills and for the most part live quite comfortably. And I never went to college. I built upon the skills that I had, and then I used those skills to get myself into an entry-level position, and then I further used those skills to work my way up the chain into the position I'm in now. And
that's exactly what I did. Same.
Like, literally, the only reason why I'm currently at the position I am with my job is because my new boss walked past my desk every day, and they could hear me talking to the clients and the customers, and I took great pride in what I did, and I worked my ass off, and they saw that. And in seeing that, I ended up, like, by chance being able to have a conversation with them, and they were like, you know, yeah, I actually, you know, I walk past your desk every day, I always hear you talking, and I found out that they had been listening to me, and that they were interested in me. I had caught their attention because of what I was good at. And so I was like, yeah, well, you know, I've always been interested in what you guys do, and she's like, well, you know, you're just like, where we have a day in the life of, like, yeah, I recommend you sign up for that. I signed up for that. Next thing I know, I'm getting the brass ring and I'm hired. Like, and it had nothing to do with that. I had a degree, I went to college, you know, whatever. Had nothing to do with that. So instead of putting myself into crippling debt for a degree that really made no difference between whether or not, like, I was successful in the art industry, which, as you can see, I am weirdly enough successful in the art industry. I didn't need that. I didn't need it, and I'm not in debt, and I'm so very few of many people my age that can say that I am not in debt to student loans.
I've actually got
generation.
I've got very little of my debt left, and I'm working to get it forgiven because, you know, IT Tech's a scumbag company and they went bankrupt. So I don't know why I'm on the hook to pay that. So yeah, no, I'm the exact same way. I went to college for a semester. That's it. And I'm like, this isn't, you know, A, this isn't for me, and B, they broke contract and tried to get me to start paying my loans back before I had graduated.
Yeah, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Not having it.
Yeah, no, that's actually really funny. You and I are very similar in that respect, where that's kind of what I did, you know? I got a job that took a vested interest in getting me more experience and certified in things so that I could better do the job. And I just used that to make myself more appealing to new employers as things went on. You know, you get an entry level position, and you build your way up. It's a slow process, but that's how you do it.
Yeah. Yep. Precisely. I mean, it's like anybody that wants to come at us like, oh, it's more work. You're never guaranteed at all to get a job out of college in your area of expertise at that point. In fact, it's incredibly common that people don't end up getting jobs right out of the gate.
Darkon, for example.
It's all work.
Darkon has a degrry. He's got a degree in programming and video game design. And he hasn't been able to find a job in his field, and he's been trying, like, insanely. He's been trying a lot, and it just hasn't worked out for him. So
it doesn't particularly help where we live, though. Yeah. There's not a whole lot of tech jobs here in Alberta. It's very much a conservative province. It's very much the hard-working labor kind of place.
Thanks for joining us, Morgan. I hope you enjoy your stay with the channel, man. Seriously, give our other series a watch: Log Horizon, Slime, and One Piece. Give them all three a looky-loo. You won't be disappointed.
Even Wind Waker.
You can ignore that.
Don't
Ignore that. Go back
at
and
least watch episodes 8 and 9. Come on.
Let them watch whatever they want. As long as it's One Piece.
As long as it's One Piece, yep.
One Piece needs more views.
I don't know. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of One Piece.
Yeah, One Piece turned out.
One Piece really well. Alabasta Bridge. Yeah. I mean, I honestly couldn't give a shit about the view count because I know I know it's good.
So there's
all I need.
I think tomorrow, after I'm done recording that review thing for you, Cody, I'm gonna throw together a very, very, very rough draft of, like, the layout for the trailer.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
I'm so excited for that review thing.
So excited.
Much of the excites.
I was actually, and I know I've said this before, I'm actually surprised Tony, you signed off on something like that. I would just kind of, pulling something out of thin air, and then I'm just like, oh wait, this is actually a good concept. Let me ask Tony about it.
Why are you surprised that he signed off on it then? You even just
Well, this
yourself admitted it was a good idea.
No, I thought it was a good idea, but not all my ideas are good. So I
think it admit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't always have good ideas or ideas that people agree with.
Well, you know, I'm really glad that it happened because it has always been a curiosity of mine on how I would do in that kind of industry. So it'll be a nice, refreshing take of feedback.
And it's also good practice for me too, just personally.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
I'm glad. I'm just glad people are stoked for it. So I'm just very happy that people are stoked for it. I'm also just like really looking forward to the epic conclusion to One Piece, Alabasta Abridged.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I was thinking after like we released the whole like after Alabasta's all done and whatnot, I was thinking of doing like a stream or something where three of us watch. Yeah, just a watch party of all 4 episodes.
We're gonna avoid that on YouTube. That's a copyright nightmare right there, bud.
We can do it on Twitch though.
I didn't say YouTube.
I suppose we could do it on Twitch.
We don't even need to like publish it. We could just do it in the Discord for our Discord people.
Yeah, you know, I'd be cool. I'd be cool doing that just as a Discord thing and have it not be its own video. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, yeah, for those of you, you'll occasionally see Doger and I sitting in the anime channel. We'll be frequently watching anime with each other. If you want to join us, you're welcome to.
Yeah, I've been watching Hunter recently, but you know what we should totally watch. We should totally watch the first 2 episodes of Del Toro Quest.
Bruh.
I still need to do that.
Yeah, you do.
Hunter x Hunter, I feel like would have such good material to be abridged.
It's got a lot, yeah. It's got a lot of material, that's for sure.
It is very, very good, and I definitely really do like that anime. I got a little bit upset because somebody told me that it may not ever be fully completed because like the guy's like getting old and he keeps taking hiatuses and stuff, and it made me so
Wait, hold
sad.
on. Are we talking about Hunter x Hunter or Del Toro?
Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Del Toro's
Which
done.
that's there is no like spoiler in that or anything like that. It's not like confirmed that it will never be finished, but it is definitely a fact that you can know.
It is called hiatus x hiatus. Oh my god.
Hiatus x hiatus. Yes.
Thank you for a reason.
So sorry, like if anybody didn't realize that, then you apparently just lived the same life experience I did, which was finding out that I have been on hiatus for like ever, and they're like they release episodes so slowly now.
Chapters.
Yeah, whatever. Same thing.
Well, no. Episodes mean could be construed as anime. And
I was very facetiously saying same thing.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. I was just like, before we go on this whole field trip, let me just pump the brakes real fast. But yeah, that killed it for me. I had gotten like really far into it. Like it made me so fucking sad to hear that.
Well, did you actually finish the anime yet?
No, I stopped.
All right, so for what it's worth, where they end is an actual closure point. It doesn't leave you wanting more.
Okay.
It does give you a satisfying conclusion.
All right.
I'll tell you what wasn't satisfying. Fucking Uvo.
Yeah, I'm sad. I'm sad about Uvo.
Like for a little bit of context, one of the first D&D games that I ever played with Tony, where I ran and whatnot, he essentially was playing Uvo from Hunter x Hunter, and he made the character seem so fucking awesome. And then when we actually get to like the episodes where he's in and he's like so underutilized, I'm like, wow. I thought this character was going to be a bigger deal because how you portrayed him.
I feel like I don't know who you guys are talking about. Is this before or after the Chimera?
This is before the Chimera. It's in the York New City arc.
Which character is fucking...
Uvogin, big black guy, no shirt, huge crazy hair, big spider on his back. Bites a dude's skull off and kills someone by shooting the bones at him from his mouth. Ring any bells?
Not a single fucking one. What?
Yeah, it's clearly because he's underutilized. They made him to be like, I thought he was gonna be like the big bad guy to
was he
beat
part
this.
of the spider?
Yes.
Yeah.
Guy?
Yep, he was part of the Phantom.
Okay. Yeah.
He was my favorite out of the Phantom Troop, besides Hisoka, and I just loved his character, and I'm like, I really wish that I could have seen more of him, which is why I chose to play him as a D&D character.
Yeah, like the way like I legitimately thought going into him when like Uvo showed up onto the scene, I was like, oh, he's gonna wreck some shit, and then like 3 episodes he's dead. I'm like, what?
What do you mean what?
Died so fucking.
Yeah, but while he was on screen, he did fuck shit up.
He did, but it wasn't enough.
I agree.
Like, I legitimately I was like, okay, so Uvo's gonna end up fighting one of the protagonists, and it's gonna be super awesome and super cool, and then Buddy's like, nah, I have power over all shit, and I'm OP, and fuck you, and I'm like, well, your whole character just became abysmal.
Sasuke's overpowered in Hunter x Hunter.
I don't like him at all.
Yeah, he's a fucking, like I said, he's a fucking Gary Stu, and it's just how he's a boring fucking character. He's just Sasuke. He's a less interesting Sasuke, straight up.
Is his name actually Sasuke, or are you talking about Kurapika?
Kurapika.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Yeah.
He's not interesting.
Yeah.
It's like you can make OP interesting if the character's actually interesting, but he's not. Not interesting.
He's just Angie boy.
Yeah. It's like I just want to watch Gon and fucking white-haired boy just do their thing.
Killua is so precious. He's so precious. Okay.
Yeah, Chibi loves Killua.
Killua is hands down my favorite because he is nothing but just a good boy. He is just a sweet being.
You know, like he has larger body count than any of the main protagonists.
Oh, 100%. Yes, he does. Absolutely. Bruh,
But I mean,
okay,
yeah,
I literally...
Gon is just a fucking sociopath, though. Let's be honest.
Oh, for fucking sure. He's yeah. There's something broken up there. But I have to say, like, Killua made, like, I fell in love with Killua the time that they were going through their fucking hunter's test, and they were stuck in the building that, you know, was like the maze, like you had to make it through the forest,
where they had to deal
fight
with
the prisoners.
Miki, have you ever seen Earl of Basington's Hunter x Hunter abridged?
No.
Okay, when this stream is over, we gotta watch it.
It's fun. It's a fun parody. Yeah.
It's so they actually got Brendan Hunter, the original voice, English dub voice of Hisoka in the 1999 Hunter x Hunter voice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah. Anyway, so when they're fighting the fucking prisoners, and Killua just like walks out there, and you think this is about to be like a tough ass battle, and this motherfucker just goes swoop. I got your heart.
And then he's even complaining. He's like, shit, I fucked up. What do you mean you fucked up? Yeah, see how there's dripping of blood? Yeah, it's sloppy.
I fucking loved him from that
could have done
moment
so much
on.
better.
I did.
But see, that's great. He's got goals for himself. He's gonna improve.
Oh yeah, hella goals. I
So
just
Brendan Hunter,
adore
nice
him.
guy.
Who?
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Yeah, I met him at a panel once. He's a pretty cool dude.
Nice.
And I reached out to him, and I was lucky enough to get a response.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what you should do, man? Send them the check audition video.
Lord.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, dude, send them it, man. Go for it. Let's see if we can't get him to audition. That'd be pretty cool.
Can somebody remind me what fucking Jin's belt color is? I think it's
Just
brown, but
it is brown.
It
Yes.
is brown.
Oh no,
Okay.
sorry, it's black.
You lied
It's
to me.
hot pink.
It's all black.
No, you guys already got your fucking hot pink with Tucker.
No, I want more.
No.
Well, see, the thing is, there's
So
a
that
reason-
explains
there's a
why
reason
Mac
that it's
doesn't
hot.
like Tucker.
There's an actual reason it's hot pink. It's from a recent conquest of his. It's a trophy.
I feel like hot pink should be like a cocktail name.
I'm just saying, I understand more of why Mac might
Oh wait,
not like
it's not on
Tucker.
his gun. It's his hairband. That's right.
Yeah, it's a hairband.
I
Yeah.
said it was on his gun.
No. And no, Mac doesn't dislike Tucker. He just dislikes how rough he is with equipment.
Stop freaking my shit.
Yeah,
Oh
pretty
god,
much.
Mac,
He
Mac,
basically just needs to
Mac
stop
is a
breaking
Russian
shit.
dwarf.
But yeah,
I-
definitely. Once this stream is over, let's set aside like an extra 20 minutes to watch some of their episodes. You will not be.
That's gonna be
That's a no.
hard maybe because it's getting on towards my bedtime.
All right, at least one episode then.
Just let's let her do her thing, all right?
We can
Don't-
watch one episode. I think because I think the
Wait,
shading
what are we
of
watching?
the clothes is gonna have to wait. Because if I start getting into it right now,
Yeah, don't do that.
I was gonna say shading might take a while,
it actually
even though you're godly at it.
Oh, thanks. It actually won't because I'm
You're
a
very good at
fucking smart human being, and I layered this out in just the way that I needed to make this shit easy. But it's gonna take longer than 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
Work
I
smarter,
mean,
not
if
harder.
you just want to finish, like you probably just finish getting the base color for macro. And
pretty
Probably
much, I think there's
wrap it
a
up
couple
there.
of other touch-ups in some of the other characters where I just need to go and remember what color they are.
yeah, I'll tell you what, though, Doger.
Favorite part of
Doger,
the
I'm
image
really
is
looking
just
forward
Matt's
to
face.
putting together that little 4-coma once we cast the actors.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so
I
excited for
think
that.
it's hilarious that Mac's face in this is literally just his sunglasses and then 3 lines.
It's not incorrect.
I mean,
And
that's art.
Three lines.
That is I can just imagine that's just. Yup. No, that's also the only time. He's also one of the happiest characters you've seen, with 3 whole lines.
Lines. Ow. Okay.
Best face. Everyone else is just like, yeah, we've got yes, Lily's is also just a couple of lines, but it's just like, nope, just. I love it.
Tucker is not on this device. Somebody remind me what Tucker's belt color is. It's the belt, man. I'm just not. I don't remember the belts.
Just a moment. I'm pulling. It's
all,
black.
all belts are brown, apparently.
His belt is black.
All belts are black and brown.
Dolus's belt is brown because it's leather.
Well, it's more or less actually because he's wearing purple. Brown goes good with purple.
Yeah. It's the only thing that's black is actually the pouch. It's kind of like a darker brown or black. I'm not sure. And he's actually kind of a bluish, not much of a purple for the shirt.
All right, chat. Who's got a guess on who's dying first?
I'm looking at his full art right now.
They're
Wait,
all
wait, wait.
dead.
You said guess who's dying first? My bet is Mac.
Damn.
What?
They're all gonna
What was
die
my
in
name?
chapter
Sorry?
1.
I don't think we should start this guessing game. There are people who know too much.
Wait, hold up. I zoned out. What happened?
I asked the chat who
Joker
they thought
asked
would die first.
who we think's dying first. My guess is Mac.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Because that's the best way to guarantee nobody ever sees what's under his shades.
I can't say.
Lily.
Wait. I'm a demigod? Why am I
Oh.
a demigod?
Oh, I choked on that one. Fuck.
I didn't do anything.
Jeez, Marak. Fuck, dude.
I
Right?
didn't do
Karen,
nothing.
nice.
No,
Actually,
I love how Morocco's like, Lily, for the shock value.
Actually, Dolus's belt is not brown. It's like a silver waistband.
Are you sure about that?
I just looked at the art for Dolus. I am quite
I'm
sure.
looking at
about
it too.
that.
That's not silver. Oh wait, you said Dolus, not Vulcus.
Dolus. Yes.
Okay.
Do you need to clean your ears, Tony?
No. Getting Dolus and Vulcus mixed up is actually a common thing.
Dole Whip boy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I always get them mixed up. I don't know why.
For planning ahead for perfect shading. We will see about that. There is a possibility that this will not work out in my favor. So we will see.
So that looks pretty damn good. Can't wait for the rest of it.
Lord,
It's been fun.
This is a lot.
it is a lot.
That said, nicely done, Miki.
Thanks.
I think honestly, out of all of this here, I think my favorite out of this entire picture is a tie between Black Hand and Lisette.
You just love them ladies simping for their mans, don't you?
I do. It's awesome.
No.
Oh yeah. What? Don't. We Tucker's tags aren't showing.
They're drawn. I just didn't fill them in because they're a minor
Okay.
detail.
Well, there you go. But yeah, no. You know, there's just something wholesome about it.
I'm out of
You know,
soju.
especially given what I know about the characters.
They're out of soju. That's sad.
I'm out of soju.
Oh, come on.
All right. So do we wanna wrap things up then?
That sounds like an idea because it's been like 3.5 hours.
Bro, we've gone for longer.
You have, but that doesn't mean that you should try and top yourself today.
What?
Yeah, but unlike me, she doesn't have tomorrow off.
I don't have any day off.
I have every
Yeah,
day.
well, I'm working for the state. Does have its privileges. I get like literally every kind of holiday off there is. Like the only people that work less than me is fucking Congress.
Tomorrow's
No.
wait.
Tomorrow's Veterans Day. It's a federal holiday.
Yeah, federal holiday
Wait.
tomorrow, and today
That's
was
not a bank holiday though. It's a federal holiday, so I don't think
Okay.
that
It
counts.
might be a bank holiday.
It's usually a bank holiday too.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I gotta-
somebody would have told me not to show up to work tomorrow.
I can't wait till you show up to work tomorrow and no one's there.
Thank God I work from home.
Tomorrow is Remembrance Day for us Canadians.
Today was
Oh.
my second was my job's birthday. 245 years old.
Remembrance Day is basically just Veterans Day for Canada.
Yesterday, December 7th.
I have concerns. I need to know now. Do I work tomorrow or nah? I think I'm just gonna show up anyways, cause I mean, what is my?
I mean, you work from home, so,
Yeah,
right?
there we go. Yeah, but I don't want to sign in and be the only one there.
I don't think tomorrow is
I-
payday. I think that it's gonna end up being Thursday, Rick, unless you've got some weird fucking shit going on.
Tomorrow's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow.
Banks are not
No,
required to close on
no,
the holidays designated by the U.S. Federal Reserve System, but they usually do. That means your bank will probably not be a... What?
Tomorrow's only the 11th. The 15th is Sunday. I would.
I.
Wait, today's Remembrance Day? I thought tomorrow was Remembrance.
It's November 11th, Wednesday.
Yep.
He might be in Wednesday right now. It is Jared.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I specified Wednesday.
Yeah.
He's in Australia.
Veterans Day. I just checked my company email to double check, make sure I wasn't crazy.
Like, wait. Okay, so if you didn't. Did
It's
Australia
too
and
late
Canada
for
have
me
the
to
same
ask.
Remembrance Day?
It's too late for me to ask my boss. So I guess I'll just.
Yeah, I'm getting Australian time zones, but
I'll just
we have Remembrance Day on the same day.
Okay,
Well, there
I
you
remember.
go.
so
Do we
I don't know
or-
why you would be getting paid a day, 2 days early, Rick, but unless your paydays are on different days than mine are, which shouldn't be a thing because we both worked for
The Navy. You both work for the Navy.
we both work for the military. You should be getting paid on the 12th or 13th, Thursday or Friday, not the 11th, because tomorrow is tomorrow is fucking federal holiday, and we don't get paid on federal holidays. But also that would also 2 days before the actual official pay date. Yes, I do, Rick, and that's 1 day early. So day early from 13th because they're not going to pay on a weekend. So 13th goes back to 12th. That's Thursday, Rick, not tomorrow.
So, with that said, do we want to end the stream here, or?
Huh, yeah. We'll
Drugs.
we'll do that, I guess. I really need to figure out if tomorrow's a holiday for me or not. Jesus.
That'd be nice to know.
Righto. So, I mean, yeah, sure the fuck would be nice to know. Alright, so, fuck you guys, I'm out. No, I'm kidding. I would never.
Oh, wait.
That's mean.
Yeah, that's a me thing to do.
I would
Yeah,
never.
it's pretty much the same, Jared.
I would never.
Okay, then, Rick.
So if you guys are loving what you see and you want to see more of it, I definitely do recommend joining the Discord. Nightbot has been posting the Discord chat channel. If you want to keep up to date on what Fat Dog is doing and see what we have coming out as far as the Bridge Series original content or even video game streams, you know, what have you, Nightbot, right on cue. That Discord is going to be the best place for you to get the most up-to-date happenings on Fat Dog, including our soon-to-be merch store. So
Sorry to interject real quick. And like I said, if you guys really like this stuff and you want to maybe voice one of these characters, link is in chat for the audition video, and you can get all the details you need from that.
Yes. So definitely, you know, join the Discord. You also have the opportunity to. I'm sorry, Juan. We are.
This is what happens when you get here late.
We are closing out. Well, Juan had to work. We can't blame them for that. But
Yes, we can.
I am
fuck
I
sorry.
can blame whoever the heck I want. You
Fat
don't
Dog's
tell
more
me what to do.
Ah! All right. So, anyways, so I definitely do recommend joining the Discord, not only just to keep up to date, but it also gives you guys the opportunities to be able to talk with your favorite Fat Dogs, like, you know, Probably not me, but maybe Tony or Cody or somebody else. You also have the opportunities that if you are so willing, you can definitely check out our Patreon. There are a lot of perks to becoming a patron, up to the maximum PhatDog executive producer, where you actually get to have a character made in your likeness, which would be in check, drawn by me.
It's not executive producer, it's maximum overdog.
Maximum overdog. Just
Yeah.
kidding. JK. No, executive producer is the PDW, isn't it?
No,
that's overdog.
You're entitled to blame me, Juan, but
All right, so for PDW, $10 and up, you can have a character made that will appear in PDW. Maximum overdogs and up, you can have a character made that will appear in check. Executive producers get to see everything.
everything.
Everything. The good, the bad, the awful.
And the really ugly.
Hey man, you know, I would say that I tried.
Don't talk about me like that.
So yes,
Joker, you're not allowed to use the joke that I just used.
you obviously definitely do have the opportunity and open availability to some pretty cool perks, and those. Okay, anyways, and those perks are ever changing. We do continue to add opportunities to that. So it is a consideration, but by no means at any point in time do we want you to become or go towards spending more than you can as a patron to live. If you cannot live, we are not happy with that. We want you to live. We want you to be able to live comfortably. So only donate to the Patreon if you're able.
How can you donate more money if you die?
But won't you be disappointed?
That is the
bank-
point. I'm gonna keep going with my usual closing speech, but I will answer your question. I will not leave you off. Probably Friday the 20th. Actually, we'll talk more
We'll
on
be
that.
making a video about that actually.
Yeah, we'll talk more on that at another time. But the ultimate answer is yes. Eventually, and I've been on some of Richie's streams. Actually, come to think of it, I've played Phasmophobia with them, and Among Us. So
I'm still trying to convince her to do a Twitch channel.
you and actually quite a few other people. I just. But on a side topic, to each and one of you that is still here with us, that joined us throughout the day, that joined us at the beginning, and regardless of the length of time that you were able to stay, thank you so much for joining, because you really make my day when you come in here. I love being able to interact with you guys, and I love talking with you each week. And it just wouldn't be the same without you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to all of our new subscribers and those who may continue to join us from today. You guys are just like awesome, you know. But you know, last but not least, we can't forget the people who have joined me on this call today. Also, a big thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining in, because this stream literally would not be what it is today without you guys. And I promise you I would have been an extremely boring person today, because I was very focused. So you guys help to make this stream what it is, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you that decide to join me each and every Tuesday. But for all of you guys and gals out there, have a good night, good day wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you next time.